I am so scared. I am so tense right now. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Woof. Uh. 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 Okay, okay, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god! And I'm back. Look, guys, I am super intentional. I purposefully destroy my internet company just so when I came back, it would be more impactful. I would keep you waiting for an hour at my knees. Wait, no, you're on your knees. Wait, restart. Well, I broke my internet connection just to keep you waiting on your knees for an hour. That's what I call a Chad move. And thank you for the members coming back. Oh my gosh, we'll be talking about members very, very soon. I am super excited that it's finally working. I know it's late for some of you guys, but if you're real gamers, you're gonna stay up all night. I came back, I'm super jet lagged. I've been up till like 9 a.m. every day, so I believe in you. You can do it for one night so you can stay here, okay? Do you promise, or are you a fake gamer? Because if you don't promise, then you're a fake gamer and you can never game again, okay? Okay, guys, we have some exciting things planned for today. First of all, I want to hear how you guys are. I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm like low-key proud of myself for fixing the internet, even though like it's not at all like within my control. Like it was the internet provider, but the internet provider was very slow. I called them and then they were like, oh, they did something and then they fixed it, but they were like, we're still sending someone over. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, look at the time. What do you mean? Like, you don't have to. And then they kept in. It was a never call people. Never call people. Play Monopoly. Yes, make that bank, make that money. So we have a couple things. So as I warned you guys, we do have a bingo card for today. Ta-da! Let's see what's in the bingo card. I asked you guys for suggestions, and we can add one more suggestion in the middle where Sapphire is right now. So send suggestions of what you think should be in the bingo card for today. We'll be doing it together throughout stream, so every time I do something, just ping me in chat until I see it, and then we'll kindly do this. And then it'll be fixed. It'll be there. So I did not forget to unmute. But we can add something right here. Look at my cursor! And we can replace the middle one. I decided to do it with you guys on stream. If you guys want to add breaks the internet for an hour, we can totally do that. V4 Scuff. I am the queen of the V4 Scuff. I made it. It's my baby. Rage Attack? Well, I guess, yeah, I did Rage Attack. I would be lying if I said I didn't cry for a little bit. But I'm happy now. You gotta have lows to have the highs, and now I'm living on a high. Abby's a queen, no lie. Should we have this? What do we have in the middle right here? Should we have it say Abby is an absolute queen? Abby becomes everyone's Oshi. Everyone gets on their knees and worships. It wasn't V who helped. No, it was a different one. It was the tech sensei. Honestly, the tech sensei just said it's not on your end. You have to call them. They're like, if you just tested it out, like, it's not on your end. And I was like, yep, that makes sense. Makes me laugh. Oh, yeah. I already made you laugh. Wait, how did I make you guys laugh? I've told no jokes. Increase your bar. Have higher standards, y'all. You guys are my abs lighters. Also, do we have any new chatters? I should have something special for new chatters, but I want to make sure that it's working. I am the joke. You guys made me laugh. Abi, muito bem, você de volta tendo, mesmo tendo começado a te acompanhar há pouco tempo. Ah, obrigada, Douglas. You're new. It only works if you're actually new. Someone was laughing at my pain. Valid. Valid. That's a real abs later. Do you guys have any suggestions for the thing in the middle, though? I guess I'm new, but I'm not often awake at 3 a.m. But you should be. You're about to become a real gamer. So let me know when you guys have a suggestion for what should we put in the middle. Let me know in chat, and we'll pop back up the return bingo. But take a second, screenshot this, add it on Discord, add it wherever you want to have it screenshotted. So throughout the stream, you can reference this. I mean, scuff in the freeze face. You guys can do better than that. It's a given that there will be scuff. But just screenshot it, take that second screenshot and put it somewhere so you are able to check back on it throughout the stream. It's kind of big. It's going to be kind of clunky for me to keep it up the whole time. So make sure you have a place where you can check it out. How can they let an anime girl out of China? How can they let an anime girl in China? So I'll be talking about my China trip in just 1 second. We'll be talking about it today and tomorrow on Wake Up with Abby. There will be Wake Up with Abby tomorrow. The waiting room will go up at the end of the stream. But those actually supposed to be a free one, so it should be a given. That's valid. That's a valid argument. Oh no, it was your first time commenting? Okay, here's what the toggle's supposed to do, okay? Oh, it's supposed to be in front of me, but never mind. It's supposed to welcome you guys if you're new. But let's see if it's gonna work. So it might. Is my background music working fine? Anyway, background's working. Oh, yay! Oh my gosh, you liked my shirts? Oh my god, we'll be talking about it. We'll be talking about it as well today. Okay, so let's get right to it. Let me know when you guys have ideas for the middle part of the bingo, and we'll get back right into the bingo, okay? But we have... Oh my god. Oh my god. We have a little presentation that entails a lot. If at any point you guys are like, Abby, I'm done with this, which would be the wrong answer because obviously you're going to stay up and watch the whole stream. But if you're like, oh my god, we're so done, we'll finish it tomorrow because we'll have Wake Up with Abby, so we can always do it then. But there are a lot of things that we want to go through today. I'm very impatient. So let me, okay, I'm going to get up real close with you guys and intimate. I'm very impatient. And I really want to, there's some changes that we're slowly implementing to the channel. And I've been talking to you guys for a long time. I've been like, you know, I'm working on some stand-up. Oh, I'm working on, like, comedic bits. Oh, I'm working on, like, doing more comedy, etc., etc. But, like, it's kind of slow. Like, you're like, wait, okay. So I'm like, okay, there's some things I want to implement now instead of waiting for when they're going to ultimately be implemented. Because I feel like it's fun, it's exciting. It's little things, but little things add up to, like, making this channel, like, more cohesive and fun and exciting for me, which should be exciting for you guys. Oh my god, my voice. Have not spoken today. Oh, never mind. I did speak. I spoke to my roommate. One of my roommates stepped on a hairpin that I bought in China. So I did say the words like, come on, man. But it's okay. So we'll be talking about some things that have to do with the channel as well as the trip today. So, let's get this. Oh my god, is this the right tab? Ooh. Ah. So this is my board. Abby's got a gun. I actually saw a bunch of Lego guns in China and I was like, oh my gosh, what if I just buy them all? Hi, Isa! So this is my board for stand-up ideas. I have a set about being sleepy. And then I took a nap. So, I never finished that idea. But first, I wanted to talk a little bit about, specifically, future content. So as you can see from this little cigarette butt here. Oh my gosh, Yumi! Ah, you're just in time! Oh. Wait, did they raid the wrong stream? What? Oh my gosh, see guys, this was all planned. This was absolutely planned. I delayed my stream from half an hour. Because I was waiting for the Yumi raid. Obviously, it was not because the internet just, like, collapsed and shattered. Wait, well, oh my gosh, did she miss the raid? Oh no! Wait, what did she raid instead? Oh my god, they raided the 20 minutes. Oh my... Wait, no, they rated the correct one. You should be going into the 12 minutes of scuff, okay? Oh my gosh, that is so funny because he preset the raids. Lunalia has been presetting the raids. That's totally fine. Hi, guys. Sorry, my voice is like, it's my first time waking up. I'm still on China time. That is hilarious. I respect Yumi for that. Hi, guys. I'm Abi Kadabura. I am Yumi's and Lunalia's senpai. I am a comedy VTuber, and I was away in China for 2 weeks, which was so unfortunate because it was right near Lunalia debut. So some of you guys might not like have seen me at all. But I'm super excited to be back. We're doing some changes in my content. We'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about my trip. And honestly, I appreciate Yumi gave me the comedic start that my stream deserves. Getting rated into 12 minutes of scuff. Oh my god, thank you, Alias! How are you? How are you guys? I was lurking on your pajama party stream the whole time when I should have been setting up for stream. So I blame you guys for the scuff. I blame you guys for being too entertaining. Yeah, so what happened was my internet provider just like something collapsed or something like was wrong. And I apparently it was like my whole area like right at the beginning of stream because I tested the stream multiple times, and so I had to like after like 15 minutes of like the internet just not working, I was like, okay, I gotta call him. It's okay. It was funny. It was funny. Yumi's helping with my comedic content. But welcome, everyone. It's so nice to see my co-hi. It's so nice to see, oh my gosh, all of your wonderful viewers. I'm super excited to get to know you guys. I love Lunalia. I think all the girls are really funny and interesting and charismatic and unique. So I'm sure that you guys are also like that because I feel like the viewers are a representation of the streamer. So you guys better be funny because I rely on my chat for content, okay? It's totally not my fault. It was your fault. It was your tone. But we were talking a little bit about my future content, which I'm excited about. There will be some things that I'm just impatient. I'm an impatient person. Well, a joke? You need first impressions? Okay. A joke. Oh god, let me see. Oh lord. I do little comedic segments at the top of my Wake Up with Abby's on Sundays. But I'll tell you a pun joke, okay? You guys are ready? I'm breaking up with a doctor. So, hi. Oh, hey babe, I'm breaking up with you, but it's not you. It's me. It's just I really wanted to go to a water park, and you took us to see a movie on our first date, and I love you. It just I don't like movies. I like fish. You're anti-fish and I boo? Pro-fin. Here is my comedic genius. You are welcome. Okay, so regarding future content, you see a lot of streamers getting like super burnt out. Like it is kind of like the nature of content is like if you're doing things that aren't like 100% satisfying to you, or like too low effort, too high effort, like there's a really fine balance so you don't like die, or your brain goes ouchie ouchie wah wah. I I'm smoking on stream. Yes, definitely. You just can't see the puffs because they're just so large. It would cause your brain to hurt. So I'm doing a little bit of changes. One thing is my YouTube has been like a little glitchy at times. And sometimes YouTube, like, I know Rem and I had the same problem where like it toggles you as like children content because you're a VTuber. Sometimes like you don't like see your favorite content creator. So I decided to have some, even though I'll have extra streams on top of this, I will be having consistent stream times. At Saturdays and Sundays will be my morning segments. So I'll have Wake Up with Abby, which is my comedy morning news hand cam segment. And then on Saturdays, I will have a different segment that's kind of early in the day. And those will last a little while, so if you like to sleep in, you can still do it. But also, early to rise, late to bed, it makes a person unhappy and sad. No sleep is the way if you want to be here. And then Thursdays and Fridays, I will be streaming at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is kind of the time the stream was supposed to start. So it kind of gets the balance. If you're on a specific time zone, hopefully one of those times is good for you. So a lot of the streams, I want to tell you guys about it. But unfortunately, we've run into a lock. Oh no. Oh, how do we get rid of this lock? Damn. What do? We have to guess the magic word. Oh. Hint. Oh. 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 Oh well. Someone might have seen the word, but you should still complete the sentence. It's not gooning, but it was gonna be gooning, but I decided it was too far. So if you were looking, yes, it's Oshi. Oh my gosh, everyone here thinks I'm their Oshi. Oh my god, complete the sentence. Abby is my. Say it with me. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm like already your Oshi, but like if you think so, if you, oh god, say oh, please stop, no, don't say I'm your Oshi. I don't deserve it. Keep going. No, don't say it. No, it's totally, no, it's undeserved. Keep going. 10 more. Call me Oshi. Oh my god. Oh, I don't deserve that. No, stop it, you. It's Oshi. Oh, how'd you guys guess it? You guys, abs lighters are truly the smartest. That's why you guys come onto my channel. Your IQ goes up by 100. Mine drops by 100. But that's just kind of the sacrifices a streamer has to do for her chat. Abby is my Oshi. Yes, thank you, TL Prodigy! Tim Liquid for the win! So I'll be going through the content that I'll be doing. It's obviously like not gonna be super set in stone, but I'm trying to give you guys some ideas. Yeah, I give you guys IQ points. I'm like, what's her name? Soraka. I'm Soraka in League of Legends. Like I give you my health, but I slowly die. And I'm hot. I'm no Soraka, guys. But Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing a new segment, which I'll be talking about very briefly, but it'll be like funny deep dives. And then, oh wait, and then, yeah, and then there'll be different late night shows, but not necessarily just extra dose. There'll be different segments at night. There'll be different new shows that I'll be rolling out slowly. And then you laugh, you lose, and morning show. So let's talk about like each item individually. So I have a new show in development called Green Room with Abby. So Green Room is what you call like a dressing room of a stand-up theater. Oh my gosh, welcome, Supple Old Man. Ooh, sexy name, I like it. So just thinking about the cheeks, the Supple Old Man cheeks. But we'll be basically talking about whatever I'm obsessing with that week, when I'm like behind the scenes, whether I'm like in a show and I'm just like what do you do, right, when you're waiting to go up? Of course you watch the other comedians, but sometimes, and you'll hear this from our special guest on Extra Dose next week, sometimes you're watching the same comedians over and over and they say the same jokes over and over, and you're like, sometimes you don't even like them that much, if I'm gonna be honest. There's a specific comedian in one of my shows, so like Always just like a really kind of, how do I say, the sexual set, and it's like just like a lot. So what do you think about when you're backstage and you don't necessarily want to watch all the comedians? So it'll be like my weekly obsession. It can be conspiracy theories. I got a whole like new book about secret societies that I've been reading. It might be secretly amazing subreddits like children falling over, or like really disgusting relationship advice subreddit. Because even though I'm a Redditor, I know, cringe. I'm even more cringe because I use Reddit like a girl. It's always like reading relationship advices and just like going like, leave him, bitch, or whatever. And we also might be doing like things like ranking feeds or top 10s and things like that. Top 10, whatever, anime opening recreations with chat. Like, it'll be different top 10s and deep dives and just like miscellaneous topics within the realm of like my current obsession for the week. So it'll have a bunch of different formats. There's a lot of types of subreddits. Well, there is. You send me your suggestions. So it'll be a lot of fun interactive streams. It'll be like we're backstage together, like hanging out before the show starts, essentially, is the gist. Top 10 feet in anime. Yeah, Elon, why are we calling the Elon Musk right here the daddy of Twitter? Top 10 Elon Musk tweets. That'd be a category. Whoa, 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 whoa. I will not read that subreddit, but I will add it to my mental palace cage. We'll also be on Extra Dose, having, like, we'll have, our segments, as we have announced recently. We have Extra Dose, which is my late night show with Mariume. We have our second episode next week with a professional comedian. But we'll be having a lot of variety. So we had a mental health expert. We'll be having a professional comedian. I have a professional, this is a professional writer mostly, even though he also does stand-up. And then I have, we have a lot of people on the docket. Like, before starting the show, Mariume and I talked to, like, dozens of people that are, like, interested. So we have cosplayers. Oops, I forgot to close that bracket right there. Is that one of the bingos? I don't know. Thank you, Bruno! Cuddle, we have a cuddle cafe person. A person worked in a Japanese cuddle cafe. We have a professional wrestler. We have a bunch of comedians. I have this, like, pretty famous female comedian who can talk about, like, the differences between, like how women do comedy or things like that, or honestly anything. So we have a lot of people on the docket. So anything that you can imagine, we probably have someone who does that, who's interested. So just, like, let me know in chat. Let me know afterwards in the comments or on Discord or anything, like, what kind of stuff you want to see in the late night segment. Because it'll be a lot of pulling, like, different people from all walks of life who are, like, not streamers or are streamers. I have a manager for a really big streamer who can possibly come on, like, whatever you imagine. We have someone on the docket. But before we announce the third episode of Extra Dose, we want to hear, like, what kind of stuff you guys want to say. Maybe just want to see the hottest woman alive. I will find her and I will bring her onto my channel for eye candy, okay? Oh my god, thank you, Soda! Another goated League of Legends supports in the house. We established earlier that I'm Soraka, who's honestly hotter. But Sona does have a Miku-looking skin, so... Oh my god, thank you, Moga! We'll also be doing some You Laugh, You Lose challenges. And we're doing some, like, different React style content. It'll not, like, I'll try to keep things exciting. We have a lot of, like, toggles and things and, like, programs that I was learning how to code all of last night, only to give up on one of the plans that I had because it was so hard. I spent, like, 7 hours trying to do the most basic task and it did not work. I'm like, maybe I'll go back, I don't know, and like, try for another 7 hours. But we're trying to do a bunch of exciting things. I'm working with the tech sensei. So we try to do, like, exciting You Laugh, You Loses. Maybe I'll give myself a tattoo, but I'll also be giving chat botsus. So if you guys give me unfunny, lame-ass clips, you guys will suffer. So, start scouting your clips. I'm giving you homework. Pentakill is the hottest. Ooh, wow. We're getting to some deep waters here, y'all. Oh my gosh, thank you for liking the slide. So it'll be kind of in the vein of V4 Happy Hour, where like there would be Batsus for both me and you guys. Have I laughed at Ludwig though? I do laugh at Ludwig. How problematic can I go? Now that I've said that, I feel like I have to say it. Otherwise, you guys will think something worse. But did you also see my tweet announcing that I'm live? Permanent tattoo? What am I? Weak? I don't have any tattoos yet, but chat bots is, yeah, you guys better get ready. Get your cams ready. I want to see your sexy faces. Punch will hear Guzala jokes for 10 minutes. You guys love Guzala jokes. Knock, knock. Who's there? Abby. Abby who? Abby, the streamer. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, thank you. I will, this is where I pause and I just stare at you guys until you spam. Ha 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 ha. That was the funniest joke, Abby. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's more where this came from. Or I do the thing where like stand-up comedians always like touch their mic like a little too hard. Like when they're middle of talking, they go like... Do you know that? Do you ever watch a comedian and there's like... And I'm like, stop! Because they record from the mic feed. So when they like even don't grab the mouth of the mic, they just grab like the handle too hard and you just keep hearing... And stand-up records, I'm like, oh my god! The best joke ever. Thank you. Oh my god, Lulu, we have a third League of Legends support. What the frick? We suddenly scouted the most base people on Earth. Oh my god. Wake Up with Abby. It'll still be my morning show. I've been working everything. In the past 2 weeks, I've filmed about 20 shorts that I still have to compile. You'll hear about it soon. I've also started working on, I have multiple meetings, multiple just brainstorm sessions. And I'm trying to spice up Wake Up with Abby as well. Because right now I do hand cams, but it's kind of like a little random. So I'm structuring more, I'm adding more elements to it. I'm adding just more spice, more polish, and I'm really cleaning up. I know a lot of times I do have scuff, but I'm always like trying to do my best. So it makes it, when I fail, even funnier. Because if I wasn't trying, like, it's not funny when I fail. But if I'm trying for hours, it's like, miserable. And I hope you find joy in that. No, I do. I'm excited. I'm super excited to, like, add more elements to it. Wake Up with Abby is one of my favorite segments, so... I'm excited. I'm excited. But here, I also am gonna implement some more, hi, Maeve! Oh my gosh, give kisses to Maeve! I love Maeve! Mwah, mwah. Also, Ari's the best Glee girl. I know you look at Rule 34. If you say Ari's the best girl, it's because you... It's because I shouldn't be saying this on stream. But she has the most content out there, and you like diversity. That's what it says about you. Oh my god, I should do a stream where I say, like, what your lead character says about... What your favorite just game character says about you. So regarding members only, I've been struggling with this because, I really want to make sure that my members only content is, like, in line with my other content, but also, like, feels special and feels like it's worthwhile. So I'm working on different ideas, for members only content, but the first one that I already have scheduled, that I've already confirmed with the senseis is I will be working on a roast of Serena. So Serena Michael is my gen mate, and we are going to be working on roasting her. I've been trying to teach people how to do, like, not super mean roasts for a while, because roast is kind of like an icky, low-key cringe form of art. It's kind of like clickbait of comedy, but you can kind of do it well, and it can be fun and funny. So we'll work through it, and we can roast each other. We can roast me. We can roast different members of V4 kindly, just to practice around in the member stream. But that'll be our first one, and I'll keep working on different ones that both and pay close attention. Both are fun and, like, a special event for us, but also tease future content. So, oh my gosh, Serena's birthday's coming up. You're right. Oh, God. Ha. Have a lot we have to do for Serena. She's perfect. And lastly, shorts. I filmed about 30 shorts. Not 30, like 20 shorts, honestly, in China. I still have to work through narrating, cutting them all together, and posting them. So you might be like, hey, Abby, why is it that 3 weeks after you left China, you're still posting China shorts? Bruh! It'll happen, and you're gonna love it. I also have shorts from my latest trip to New York. I've been going to New York relatively frequently to film shorts, and I still have some left over from last time that I went that I never cut together. So you guys will also be seeing, after my China shorts, you'll be seeing some New York shorts. And then I have a couple different styles that I'll also be posting. I'll try to post them back to back so it feels like a series. But you might see in between like a different style that I just want to try out, see how it goes, kind of learn from it. So I'll be finishing my series of shorts about China. It was sporadic with a few shorts about different stuff that you'll see. And then I'll have some shorts from my trip to New York. And then God knows where next. Shorts are currently my best content. You love them. Whoa. It's all the best content, okay? It's all 100 out of 20. But that is basically my update content-wise. If you guys have any questions about it, I just wanted to go through it generally. Obviously, a lot of it, it's stuff I'm like working through. But I think, honestly, I just want to start doing it and kind of work with you guys about it. And you can be like, oh my god, I hated this segment. I love this segment. Like, whatever. Like, let me know. And we'll work through it together and, like, make the content that isn't just me in a vacuum. So we'll be playing with that stuff. So if you have any feedback for Green Room, which won't be starting this week, it'll be starting the week after. It's in development. If you have any feedback for, like, I really hate the You Laugh, You Loses. I think it's just boring. Like, whatever. Let me know. Be harsh. Whatever. Just say it to my face. I can take it. I got the muscles. You love the Pomodoro stream? Oh my god. I mean, that can also be, like, members only while we're writing together. There's a lot of writing stuff that I'll be doing. And I'll be teasing it. I'll be showing snippets to the members as well. You'll see my crappiest jokes. Whenever I write like 20 pages and I end up with one. Like, that's like, everyone writes differently, but I write a lot. And then I cut everything that I hate, and then I polish the stuff that I kind of thought was okay. So there's a lot that's cut. There's a lot that's like, I don't know. It's like, you'll see tomorrow. I have a segment like that planned. It's a lot that I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, you love the shirts. Oh my god, thank you. I love making them, so please watch them and enjoy them and share them and give me feedback on like the ones you like more or less. Because I love making them. I love making shorts. I'm kind of an introvert. I'm a super introvert as much as I talk a lot. So I kind of like shorts because I'm like just like in my own brain palace, like playing with stuff. A lot of shorts involve my own. I mean, those China ones are literally me going on adventures by myself, and then filming stuff because like it makes it feel less lonely if you film stuff, but also it's less overwhelming than having someone there. So I really enjoy them. Oh my gosh, welcome GW! Oh my gosh, I was supposed to have a special toggle for you. You'll see what it's supposed to look like. This is someone else's name. But imagine that it's yours. Anime mask gives you wings? You want me to try different anime masks? You just want a face reveal. So you can see, you see how voluptuous I am? How voluptuous my face is? I don't know. I have warts. I'm kidding. But I feel like someone's gonna clip this and then they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, Abby reveals she has warts. I do, I'm a witch. No, it is! Anime faces, I real face reveal. Anyway, China's amazing. First thing in China, so cool, so excited, amazing. Oh my gosh, awesome, so cool. So I initially went to China, because, Wait, I'm also a witch. What do you think I am? For now. Wink, wink. Anyway, oh my gosh. Stop, Abby, stop. So I initially went to China. One of my intentions going was, to get, how do I say this? I don't know. Is it made like the same thing? It says I'm a magician, so technically I do magic tricks according to my Brave group official bio. But initially I went to China. One of the intentions was to try out all the different AI dating apps. It's kind of cringe, not cringe, but like, not sad, awesome. That China, like a lot of people are like foregoing dating to just like have AI boyfriends and girlfriends. The market is like much more thriving there than it is in America. I talked to a lot of people about it. And I'll be talking about it today. But there's like a lot of different expectations of like, it depends like whether you're more progressive or you're like more old school. But there's a lot of expectations like you gotta be rich and you gotta be whatever and you gotta be awesome and you gotta own 2 apartments before getting married. So people are like, ah, screw that. I'm gonna date an anime person who's honestly hotter and nicer. So I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I will totally go do that. So I downloaded some apps. Watson is like their CVS. It's like their drugstore, and they have an AI boyfriend. Lawson is like their like 7-Eleven kind of, even though they have 7-Eleven. Lawson's like really good. It's like honestly better than 7-Eleven, I think. And then KFC does not have an AI boyfriend, but KFC does have an anime boy mascot. Pizza Hut also has kawaii anime peeps. And McDonald's has a Chinese Ronald McDonald's, which honestly has the most riz out of all of them. But one interesting thing is like a lot of... I tried all the different apps. Obviously, they're Mandarin, so I will be translating for you guys. But they... I tried talking to some like AI girls. They could actually spoke English. Some of them. And it's honestly like okay. It's not as good as people made it out to be. I tried like 7 different ones. So but they're everywhere. They're everywhere, and they're honestly only okay. The VTubing market is growing a lot in China. I'm gonna be honest, so much better. So much better than the AI partners. It's like you're dating dating Sakura in the app, and I'm like, she literally says 3 phrases and is like kind of mean. So they're all a little mean. They're all like a little mean to you. I'm like, bro, I don't need this right now. Yeah, honestly, Ronald McDonald was the best because Ronald McDonald, it was like there was a game there where you built hamburgers, which was awesome. I got to build a McFish, and the max, like a lot of people beat the record, and they could do it in 0 seconds if you have good enough mechanics. So I just played with Ronald McDonald for an hour, and that was honestly the best time. Yeah, honestly, the AI girlfriends are all like, leave me, whatever, and I'm like, yeah, you will. Bye. Have you seen the anime art of McDonald? Oh my god, the McDonald's. My obsession. The Ronald looks uncanny. Look, it does look like just a dude. Which is so funny. At least get a Ronald McDonald VTuber. Oh my gosh. I want to become a Ronald McDonald VTuber. Well, I wanted to talk about some foods that I had there. The coconut milk that I have in this picture, I call the sexy woman coconut milk. Apparently it has like a very interesting like story to it, where like McDonald's closed for 25,000. I already have 20,000. What? Oh. I mean, I actually considered it. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. Major Leagues, I like considered it, but I know Connie Confetti's already a clown, so I was like, I can't. Like, I feel like that would be too close. But I'll be honest, Ronald McDonald was on the mind. Ronald McDonald's always on the nogger. Like, the sexy woman coconut milk is everywhere, and it's also in the US. You can find it here, and it has like a super interesting like marketing strategy, which I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna copy. Like, they have every word repeated 10,000 times on this freaking can. They have like coconut milk on there like 10 times. They have like sexy woman on there probably 5. Like they have, it's so oversaturated, and they have this like voluptuous Chinese model on the bottle, which honestly makes it. And then they have like a can within the can with like a fish or something in it instead. I'm not sure what is in this can. What is that goo? I don't know. They have something. They have a different pattern on the can, but it's kind of like, you know, when you open like your OBS or something and you have like layers upon layers upon layers of the same thing. It's canception right now. And it's yummy. It's like pretty good. It's fine, but the can lady is cool. I tried snails, which is okay. Yay, Pookie! Marketing on a one. Oh, another thing about it is like, you know, like in Chinese New Year, in some places, like mainly in the countryside, they keep it there like all year. But you have like these 2 red strips on the sides of doors, and they'll have things like, and obviously, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like bringing money and good health and stuff in the new year. This company has on their website and on their official building like 2 of these like red strips on the sides of the door, of the main door, and it tells the history of corruption of the company. Like, it basically says, like, if our company was thriving, and then it turns out that for 30 years someone had been corrupting the company, so, don't corrupt. We hope that in the future this company does not have as many people corrupting, and we are able to thrive without corruption. The can girl should be the AI girlfriend. Genius marketing strategy, Lulu. I knew that League of Legends was on the right. Can an anime girl survive in China? Barely. No, it's absurd. It's literally, this company is absurd. I would have never known about your history of corruption if I didn't go to your website and it's on the front page or your building. It's wild. This milk company is wild. It has so many things to it. It's marketing strategy. Honestly, they should make it. I feel like if they made an AI girlfriend, that would be the next move. But it would honestly be like too good for them. The AI girlfriend would have to be like, remember that my company is corrupt. Honestly, so based, yeah. But I tried tongue. That thing in the bottom is tongue. Right here. Which is honestly not bad. It's just like the thing with snails and tongue is like there's so little meat. And I'm like, I gotta get buff. I gotta get my teen in. So, it was like, okay, it's fine. It's like not bad. But I'm like, if I'm gonna have very little protein, I'm gonna eat crab. Like, I'm Brazilian, I will break open a crab and I will take forever to get any food inside my system when I'm starving at the beach and little flakes of sand are going inside of my crab and I have to chew through the hard, like, salt-like grains. But I'm like, I already do that with crab. I don't need tongue and stale in my life. Crab's delicious. What do you mean? And one thing that I really liked about China is, and the sus picture behind me, they also have beans. They also have they also have like these styles of like cooked beans. So it's kind of fun because in Brazil, like, it's like super like culturally important during a holiday called St. John. And like everyone eats like baked beans, but in the US it's like not common. I used to see like in US stores they would have these like peanut. Sorry, am I saying bean? Peanut. They have these like peanut bags and they would have these like whole peanuts, and I thought they would be cooked, but they're just like raw, which is, yeah, no, it's peanuts. Sorry, not beans. Sorry, I got confused. They looked like beans and I confused myself. The bean does look sus, right? I'm jorking my peanuts, sorry. Gonzalo's doing so well, guys. Gonzalo's popping off. He's been thriving. He was having a lot of fun in China. And then some other weird fruits. So I would take Snorlax everywhere with me. I'm good, Kudo. How are you? Peanuts with coated sugar. Oh, like... Oh, I know what you mean. I don't think we call it cajaspina where I'm from. But I know what you mean. We had Snorlax. I had Snorlax. I brought Snorlax everywhere. This is sad, and I wasn't gonna say this, but I'll say it. I brought all of my boys. I brought all of my children, my plushies, to China with me, and I had them on my bed. And then on the first day, I everyone was just like talking to each other like in the hallway and stuff. And then people saw all my boys, and they were like, "What the hell? Why do you have all your plushies here? Wow, that's so unnecessary. It's so childish." I was like, "What the hell?" Closes door, runs away, never talks to anyone again. But I brought my Snorlax everywhere because I am a proud mama. And he likes eating a lot because his mouth is always open. I know, they were so mean! Yeah, I didn't buy him while I was gonna get ointment. I've had him for a while. But he was there with me for the ointment, yeah. And a couple other foods. I can't speak Mandarin that well. I've been studying it for a while. But I think with, like, streaming and, like, all my other classes and comedy, like, I haven't been diligent enough. So I can, like, understand some, but it's hard for me to communicate. So I would go to Lawson and I would get, like, gas station sushi. Because I could just grab it and pay. And I could at least communicate there. But if I had to go to a restaurant and order, I was, like, anxious. So, or even, like, just, like, a regular place, like a coffee shop. So I would go to Lawson... and I would get these, like, mayo corn sushis. Which were honestly not bad. Honestly, if you like plushies and Pokemon, you're gonna love one of the next slides. There were so many. Did they all sound like Cali girls? Yes. Chinese Cali girls. And, oh, this is, like, random, but they have really cool flavors. So they have a lot of Starbucks. And a lot of, honestly, the foreigners go to the Starbucks all the time. I don't know why, but you'd see, like, if there are, like, 10 foreigners in a place, they're all at the Starbucks. And they had cool flavors, though. They had, like, pistachio. Wait, I had a pistachio, and this was with wasabi. They had wasabi coffee. And it was funny, because I was on, how do I say, it's like Chinese Instagram, and they give you recommendations, and I guess because, like, I live in the US, they gave you a lot of recommendations of, like, foreigners in China. So they would just be, like, on my For You page, and I would see people at, like, I didn't get much Starbucks, but I liked going inside, and, like, I wanted to, like, see everything, right? And I would see sometimes, like, an influencer person there. Or, like, not even an influencer, like, because they're not big, but they're, like, they have a page and they post. I would see them on there, and then I would see them recommended to me on Chinese Instagram. Wasn't traffic in China wild? Not really. Everyone, I think, I will not say this. I think I already said this on my shorts. I was in Shanghai. And everyone there has electric scooters. And they're all super cute. They have, like, Lotso, or they have, like, Pikachu, or they have Doraemon, or they have, like just, like, a regular plushie, or Sanrio. Like, they all have cute, all of them, like, not everyone, but most people have, like, cute scooters, electric scooters. So the traffic isn't that bad, because everyone's, like, scooting around. So, honestly, I didn't experience bad traffic at all. And the train system is so good. Even if you have a car, you take the train. It's so clean. It's so clean. And you have internet connection on the train. And you have these, like, things up, so, like, you couldn't accidentally fall onto the tracks. It's kind of cramped. And people, okay. I say this with so much love. I say this with all the love in my heart, okay? People shove so much. I got pushed every day, like, 5 times. And I walk fast. Like, I am not, like, a slow person walking on their phone. Like, I'm impatient. I'm impatient. Like, but boy, oh boy, that I get pushed. Or, like, people's backpacks, like, slammed my face. Like, the like, subway system there is really nice. But people are, like, fighting for their lives. So you gotta go in. Like, I'm gonna be honest, after being there for a while, I learned to shove my way in. Because it's like shove or be shoved. It's like Squid Games, but it's not Korea. How's China compared to the US and Brazil? Okay, I thought it would be more similar to Brazil, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm kind of I've had friends, like, one of my best friends growing up was Chinese, and, I, like, just kind of my whole life have interacted with people from everywhere. And I moved to America, like, for college, and I lived in Brazil my whole life, and I have family from every area of Brazil. So, like, I was like, okay, kind of like the outcome of having been to so many places. I work for a Japanese company, like, is like everyone's kind of the same. But at the end of the day, like, there are a couple key differences. And I'm gonna be honest, the major difference that I felt there was, and I think it's maybe similar in Japan, and I can't speak for Korea. It's the idea that, like, you're not supposed to say things. So people are much more likely to get really angry once and kind of have an outburst, but be incredibly polite every other time. Whereas I feel like in Brazil and America even, like, you kind of, if you're upset, you're like, oh my gosh, like, that hurt my feelings. Like, if someone shoves you, you just go like, bro, don't shove me. But there, I feel like there's, like, an incredible, like, lack of saying anything. And, like, kind of communicating is sometimes impolite. So, like, if you don't like something, like, you don't say it. Until it's, like, so unbearable. And, of course, like, this is a generalization. But for me, it was kind of, like, I saw a lot of it with, like, my classmates. Because a lot of my classmates spoke English, but were from China. So I got to, like, talk to them a lot. So it's, like, if their parents are doing something that they don't like, they don't say it at all. They don't go, like, Mom, please, could you, like, respect me a little more in this place? Could you trust me on that? You don't say anything until they have, like, a big fight with their classmates around, and it's really uncomfortable to watch. But, like, so it's a little like, I personally don't like that as much. I like being told, like, even on stream, like, if you're gonna, like, not like something about my stream, I'd rather you, like, just tell me to my face in the moment, like, bro, Abby, another moment of scuff. Abby, you're going on another rant. Like, I like just, like, being honest, like, being in the moment. And I feel like there's a lot of, like, I don't want to get in trouble. So, yeah, so I think, well, yeah, it's fine when you do it as a foreigner. People don't care. But I did see, like, a couple of my classmates, like, fight with each other or fight with their parents. Like, have a big fight, like, kind of, like, in front of me. Because it was, like, stuff that they, like, don't say. And then they're, like, really harsh for a moment. Which I'm like, you know what? If it's efficient for you, if you're like, I don't want to have to fight every day. I just want to fight once a month. And it's, like, really bad, but then it's over. I'm like, you know, I respect it. But that was the thing that I think was more different. I think people kind of just say it in the moment more so in Brazil and America. And I feel like there people are, like, really polite and honestly kind of a little lying to you until they, like, really get upset about something. So I think it's, like, it's different and it has its benefits. I think I honestly learned a lot. I was like, you know what? I'm lost. Like, a couple of my classmates would make fun about little things, like, I would try to speak Mandarin and I had bad pronunciation and I was really self-conscious about it and they were, like, laughing at me. And I was like, oh, that really hurts my feelings. But I was like, don't say anything because, like, I was like, what's the point? You know what I mean? And I just, like, learned to keep it to myself. And I think that can be helpful. Like, you know what? They don't mean to hurt my feelings. They're just, like, trying to make jokes. So I feel like, what's the point? Like, there's no point of confronting them if they're not trying to be mean. And I don't think they're going to change. So it's like, it was useful. I think I learned a lot and I think the more I learn, I'm, like, exposed to different people and how they think, the more flexible I get. Like, at the end of the day, people are trying their best. People have their flaws. People have their good things. Like, you know, like, I think there's some great things about there. It's so clean and I felt so safe. So I feel like there are a lot of cool things. A lot of gamers. The gaming culture there is bigger. Like, so I like... If I raise my voice at my parents, well, that's the thing that I think there you shouldn't raise your voice at your parents, but, like, once every now and then you will, you know what I mean? That's what I experienced. I think that might be, like, the newer generation too, because I was, like, with people kind of more, they're younger. So it's already parents who are like more young grown up. So it depends. Obviously, it's gonna depend. And in Brazil, it's the same. In Brazil, a lot of people are different. So in the US too. So well, I was abandoned by my school. Thing about I got 100% abandoned by my school. I was not lying. We will talk about this momentarily. Of course, that was gonna happen to me. Like when you get made fun for going to poop. Oh my god, pooping in China was the best experience of my life. Kilia, hi! Oh my god, thank you! It was fun. I did have a good time. And I have cool things. Like, so I was like doing some like comedy stuff. And people really liked me. So even though they were like, oh, they were like weirdness now and they're getting shoved in the subway, whatever. Like, I like got some like potential things even there. And I was like, well, I can't because I have class and I'm an idol. But I was excited. I had a good time. And I felt like people appreciated my work. So I was like, yay. I'm such a hard worker. There's no country in which they're like, oh, she's a foreigner. She's going to be lazy. I'm working 10 times more. But also look, there's a picture of the cafeteria. I was making a short talking about the cafeteria, of one of the schools that I was in. I took a class in, and they had a bunch of fabulous seats, but that's where I would sit because it was in a corner by itself. So yeah, oh my gosh, thank you, Gilia. I hope to be able to travel. It was kind of sad because I was like, damn, Korea's right there, Japan's right there, but it was through school, so I was like, I couldn't like buy my own ticket and just go away for a while. I mean, I guess I could have because they abandoned me, so I could have done whatever I wanted with those days that I was abandoned for. But I was like, I would have to buy a ticket to and then back very quickly. So I was like, next time I'll go visit Mugu in Korea. But you guys wrote captions for my picture with Miku. And I liked some of them a lot. So I wanted to read them here for you guys. So someone said Cranium VTuber and the Twin Tail Girl, which made me super happy because Cranium was just like a one-off joke. And whenever people bring up Cranium, I'm like, oh my gosh. Yay, Cranium mentioned. Cranium's my Yoshi. How to treat short people, which is funny because I am short. What is funny there is I think people might be a little shorter in China, but it's similar in Brazil. So I'm more average height there. Though I do have to say, okay, the cuts of Chinese clothing are better because I'm shorter. So the pants, like, are just more the length that they're supposed to be. But I do have to say, I was always told that, like, a small in China was, like, an extra small in the US. I disagree. I think maybe it's because the fashion is more loose there now for young people. I was like, everything was kind of big, if I'm going to be honest. So, it might not be as true anymore as it used to be. It feels like sizes are pretty similar to America, except for length. I think things are shorter, or at least the things that I saw. They fit the length of my leg better. Aqui vemos exemplos de idol VTubers e a Abi também. Here we see examples of idol VTubers, and then there's Abi. Which is funny because this one contrasts with Mugu's comment, which was the best comment, which is why I pinned it, which was, oh my god, the most famous anime girl, and Miku. Fuck you, Miku! I'm on top! You're down! Your socks are going down! You're a boomer VTuber. Your age is over. Am I gonna get canceled for this? Shaking in my diapers? We need to do more squats. Which, honestly, offensive, but also I agree. I was looking in the mirror every day. Because, like, I would sit, like, my chair was, like, right next to a mirror. So I would, like, look at my outline. And I could see my, like, dump truck decreasing as I, like, wasn't working out in China. So I agree, we do need to do more squats. I moved on from SpongeBob. I'm into cardboard girls now. Honestly, yes. Like, I'm way too controlled because, like, I don't have a lot of space in my room. So I really try not to overbuy because I want to make sure, like, I already have, like, everything, like, in corners. So I try really not to, because I want to have, like, I want to take care of the things that I do have. But boy, oh boy, like, where there's so many, oh my gosh, I will show you guys. There was the weeb heaven in China. There was a weeb heaven. And there's so many cute anime girl things that I wanted to get. So I agree, this is true. I'm into cardboard anime girls now. I'm gonna buy 5 and I'm gonna sleep with all of them on the floor. Ora den kirinking dobro. Time for trouble, double trouble. Team Rocket song. You mean golf cart? What do you mean? Golf carts are big. So yeah. Abby Cardboard. I had a cardboard cutout like a week into debut for Offkai. I don't know if we're getting cardboard cutouts this year. But if we are and you're at Offkai, let me know. If we do, we might give them away. So someone has an Abby cardboard cutout somewhere. I would love one. I would love one of me and Serena and just make them kiss all day. I have a whole slide on here, which is poses that I would like people to do art of me and Serena as, and it's all sexy. You'll see it momentarily. You came to the wrong neighborhood. I like this one a lot. That one made me cackle. And I don't have a caption, but damn, that posture is crazy, Abby. Which made me so grateful, because my gamer neck has been getting so much worse. So I was like, yes, I still have ballet in me. I still have ballet in me. The years of ballet were not wasted. Oh! Ha! Okay, this is just one excluded story. This is just one isolated moment that I had there. But it was honestly one of the top moments there. So I went to an Italian restaurant in China, which was honestly cringe. But I wasn't necessarily picking where I ate all my meals. There were a lot of like group things and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, well, we're going to the Italian restaurant, where I ordered a salad because I've been eating so much there. Ever since coming back, I've been eating exclusively tuna. Because I eat so much there. I'm like, we are ready to never do that again. Honestly, I don't think I gained weight because I was walking a lot, but I just like, my body just needs like vegetables. Like, I ate way too much because I was like, I'm here. I need to overeat. You know what I mean? Like, when will I get to eat Chinese food again? I want to try everything. Maybe not a lot of everything, but everything. And they would order so much, like Chinese style dinner is like 50 dishes. And I'm like, I want to try everything. So even if I have a bite of 50 things, that's a whole lot of food. So yeah, you have to. So I went there and I did have a good surprise. And I was happy because I had room in my stomach for this, which was this little girl had her birthday next to us. And the kids there speak more English than the adults. And she like had a big cake, and she only had like her parents and like her sister and like grandma. So she just like gave all of us pieces of cake. So that was awesome. And it was really yummy, fancy cake. It was kind of, you can see it just like, it was like pave kind of. It was like, so that was super exciting. Yeah, it was so cute. I had a lot of children interactions there because children oftentimes spoke English. So I mentioned I had some kid hold my phone for a thing. They're all really sweet, and I hope I didn't come across as creepy. I am an anime, half human girl. I feel like I come across as approachable, but also, I don't know. It makes me think of that guy who produced like Friday by Rebecca Black. What's his name? Where like he would always be like in the children music videos, and like even though I don't think he was actually a creep, it was also inherently creepy. So I heard that kids, I know that kids are encouraged to talk in English with foreigners. Oh, I hope I didn't have any kids who were pressured to talk to me. Practice. I mean, no, there was an instance. Yeah. There was a kid that the parents were just like, you'll go talk to her. But other than that, I think the kids were happy. I don't know. Me and my friend tried making nigiri, and we didn't have seaweed, and I know nigiri is Japanese, but well, it was okay. We didn't have sticky rice. Oh no, yeah, cheesy American ramen. Me trying to cook anything on stream ever. It's like, I don't have this, I don't know how to make this, but I have bread and I have cheese. I heard that actually, because like I've been like doing performance stuff for a while, and like a whole part of training is like you learn to kind of be an open person. But I have tried to stop that like intentionally, because I feel like how do I say this? Like, if you come across as friendly, people can be kind of like they perceive you as weak. So I now have like a Chad face I like put on, and like I always like have my pepper spray like clutched. Well, not in China because I didn't bring that. I don't think that would be allowed. But like I always like feel like I always put like a mean mug on, so I'm not like too approachable, so people like respect me. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I felt happy, so I was like vulnerable around these kids, so they could see that I was approachable. But near strangers, I'm like, I'm like growling. I'm like, what was that? Every time a kid approaches me, my uterus itches. I can't say. I don't know if legally I'm allowed to say me too, but me too. I start my ovulation but for the right reasons. I have mommy instincts. McDonald's. We're just talking about anime McDonald's. I had so much McDonald's. I have way too much McDonald's. But look at me in the corner right here. I got a tan. Honestly, this is more like me if I dyed my hair green so I could match Guzala because my eyes are green. But I went to McDonald's. I talked to people and I was like, what is the best thing for McDonald's to order? And I was like, I have to go because I love McDonald's. So I had for every fast food chain, so I would wake up, to give you guys an idea, I didn't sleep very much. So I would wake up at like 4 or sometimes 3 a.m. every day because of like the time difference. And also I was making shorts. So first of all, I liked doing something in the morning before going to class. Like, so if I go out at like 7 a.m. or something to have breakfast somewhere, like I get to like explore a little by myself. So I don't feel like I'm not exploring enough. And I also would like to sometimes like cut together shorts, or I streamed twice with my collabs. So I would wake up early. And I also like, so because of the scuff for streaming, I like tried it out a couple times, a couple days before, to make sure the VPN was overall okay. So I would wake up really early. So I had breakfast with all the major like fast food chains. And also try to have their standard lunch food, because that's, I feel like, I can't, you know, like you can't just have their breakfast. But the menu was kind of different, but it was better. If it takes that much to keep people in, maybe just super attractive. Thank you. Sometimes I have this thing, a lot of people stare at me and I say, maybe there are 3 possibilities. It might be the anime girl head. 2, it might be that I'm very beautiful. 3, it might be that I'm very ugly and unaware. Oh my god, it was so funny. I was explaining to one of my teachers, I was like, I do this. You know, I'm an anime girl. And then they looked at like my shorts and they're like, ew, you look so ugly here. I was like, that's so rude. I was like, what the hell? They literally scrolled through my shorts and went, ew, you look so ugly there. What? So blunt, but I appreciate honesty, I guess. But it was funny. One thing that was interesting is, the bathrooms there are like squat toilets. So I was very confused because I read up about it, and then some people were saying like on the countryside, like you have no doors, so you're pooping in front of people. And I'm like, I didn't see any of that. It's honestly not that big of a deal. Some public toilets, sometimes you squat, but I always squat. But here is the deal. I am so short that when I squat in public toilets that are like toilet bowls, it's hard for me because my legs are short. So this is way easier for me because I am a short queen. So I honestly liked this better. The one thing that you'll see in a short about is I didn't know that you were supposed to bring your own toilet paper. Some places have it. Some places don't. Sometimes you even have to bring your own napkins to restaurants. So you can kind of assume how I found out. But I practiced my Mandarin when that happened. It was one of the first times that I had a successful communication by myself with a random person. Without, like, sometimes I would use, like, the translating app, like Ray recommended. Just so, like, I write the translation thing. I try to say if they don't quite understand, I show them the app. But I just, like, spoke because it was a time of despair. And you guys might be worried or like, how did you find out? I hope it wasn't. I'll just let you know that the squat is the best position for the natural human body to defecate. So, and I took this picture because someone didn't like really flush before me. So the toilet looked kind of like, is that poop in there? I'm not sure. So I took a picture of someone else's leftovers. But maybe the water was just dirty. But when I flushed after, it looked clean. So, random cute Chinese girl's poop right there. If you're into that. I also, oh my gosh, this is unrelated, but the free bingo space should be poop. Perfect! I've been waiting for someone to bring back up the bingo. I'm not gonna force it. If you guys hate the bingo, you hate the bingo. Okay, let's kill Sapphire. As usual. And let's add poop. And it's done. Have I forgotten to mute yet? Probably not, right? Happy because I ran for unrelated for 5 minutes. I don't think so. I think I've been on topic. Sims had another cute girl, anime girl too hard. Not yet! Forget to mute. I think I've been pretty good. Wishes she had bought something. I didn't say anything specific that I wish I had bought. So I think I'm okay on that one too. Sapphire replaced but she's in the corner! She's there! I still love her. Very much. She's my favorite, okay? Oh my god, did I tell you? Oh god. I hung out with Snorlax a lot during the trip because I felt like it was my least favorite. Which is mean. But I was like, I gotta spend quality time with all my boys. So I love them all equally. And I was like, ooh, gotta add some Snorlax time in there. So I like it more. Why is that bingo 3x3? What's it supposed to be? 5x5? That's too many. I can't think that many words at once. I just learned how to read, okay? Sims on the anime girl, the almond move. Look, she wasn't an anime girl. She was an IRL girl, and those are disgusting here. But I went to this place. I don't know if you saw this dance. If you're ever on Chinese social media, you've seen this. It's a place called Haidilao, which I'm Americanizing on purpose because I'm so scared of mispronouncing things. So I'd rather sound like a Southern belle than try to pronounce it correctly and say it wrong. But it's a very famous restaurant, and it's well known for a dance that I learned. I can make a short doing it. Do you know what I'm talking about, Muka? My voice cracked. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's a specific place where they do a dance. So all the waiters and waitresses, they have a specific dance that they would do. That was so cool. It was so swag. And so they would come, I don't know if it was on your birthday. And they would, oh my gosh, I'm on your TV. Oh my god, I have like 0.5% of people who watch me on their big screen. So if you have a TV, put me up on your TV. That's just cool for me. I don't think it improves my channel statistics in any way, but let's go. I will feel cool and famous. So partially, like, we wanted to see the dance. I was like, I want to see the Haidilao dance. It's so cool. I learned the dance. Like, I'm a big fan. It's kind of an iconic thing. It's like, I think it's on your birthday. They have this big noodle that it starts out as like a really tiny piece of like noodle, and this guy like kind of dances with it, and that's a different dance, by the way, until it stretches out to one big long noodle. And in China, just like it's kind of like a symbol of like living for a long time, kind of longevity. I don't think people are like that serious about it. No one's like, oh my gosh, if I don't eat my long noodle, I will be dead. But it's like a cool place that the specific place does. I don't know about other places, but it's kind of, that's the symbolism behind why they do it. And it's fun. It's super fun. I watched this guy do it, and it's cool seeing him like dodge people, because otherwise the noodle's gonna get dirty. And they're like pretty loose with, if you just say it's your birthday, they'll do it, which is kind of cool. I don't think they checked anyone's ID, because we just picked someone and we're like, okay, it's your birthday now. And they just were like, okay. They brought the noodle, and they were supposed to do the dance, and apparently they are not allowed to do like their iconic signature dance, because they've been copyrighted. Like they've been, I don't know if there's like a lawsuit or something, but they're no longer allowed to do it because the music that they dance to is not theirs. So I think the owner of the song, I'm not sure who that is, doesn't like it, reported them on social media. So if someone films it, they could get a lawsuit. Something along those lines. And I said, like, why don't you just dance to something else? I said, I've danced to this a couple times. I could just sing it. I could just hum it and you guys dance to it. And they considered it. They talked to their manager about it. We pitched like if they could do a different song, because they've all had to learn it anyway. All the waiters are trained in the dance, so like might as well do it. But it turns out they couldn't. The manager was like, too risky, we just can't do the dance anymore, which was so lame. That was one of the reasons, the main reasons I even went to China in the first place. You know a guy who was blinded by this noodle fest? Really? For real? Oh, he recovered. Oh, okay. He was blinded? Okay, so he just hit his eye. He was never blinded. But this place was still cool. No acapella dance, right? I'm like, I'll clap. Just give me the BPM, okay? I'll do it. But I was really upset about that. I was like, just do the dance! Please! But they considered it. I think the waiters wanted to do it. I think it's fun for them. They're like, okay, let's give it one last go. But the manager didn't want them to, because a couple of them came and they're like, oh, we'll try. But I could see them talking to the manager in the corner. The manager was just like angry. So I don't know. Like, you don't own the restaurant manager. If you get a lawsuit, you're not going to be the one paying, okay? So whatever. But we were nice about it, and we obviously let it go. But it was so fun. It's like a hot pot place, and I don't know if people here have had hot pot. But basically, you just get a bunch of meats, a bunch of different things. You put it into either spicy or, like, non-spicy, like, broth. That's warm. And you eat it. And you go to a little corner, and you can see behind the guy with the noodle, kind of like where the back pink sign is. There's, like, a little station where you can, like, make your own sauce. So I kind of made a spicy one at first. And then I made a peanut one, which is the one in the picture. Because peanut just helps with the spice. And you can see cucumbers in the back. Because I was also eating cucumbers. Because of the spice. Because I wanted to have some spicy stuff. But the cucumbers really helped save my life. They also had this, like, plum juice. That was really yummy. That helped, I guess. I explained this on stream before. But if something is spicy, you have to have milk beforehand. Or after you have it. Milk doesn't help. It just has to be something cold. So I would just put a bunch of ice in my plum juice. Can I dance when I go 3D again? Yes! I can do the dance, yeah. Yeah, when I go into my 3D realm again. Okay, also good news. I did have some internet scuff today, but that was completely unrelated to my computer. My computer itself, I believe, has been fixed. I do have to, like, give it a couple of days to make sure it's working. But it should now work for VR. I took it again to... I talked with the tech sensei. I took it again to a place. So it should be working now. Someone should learn the dance and do it for me. Also, we have the MMD models out now. So if someone can figure out how to do that, the Heidi Lau dance with my model, like, please do it. I love it. I've been watching all of them. Like, if you do a dance like with me, please like send it on Discord or anything. Like the real question is, it really fixed? Bro, probably not. I have such trouble with tech. There is one problem I faced today, but it has nothing to do with that. It's just I have like the UPS. My UPS was not failing today, but I'll be honest, I feel like one reason why I was like reworking my schedule is I want to make sure I have enough time to plan these streams well, but also there's so much troubleshooting and just like aesthetics of the stream where people are like, oh, this VTuber is more professional than this one because they'll have like a cool aesthetic thing on stream, even if it takes you like super long to plan creative ideas and stuff like that. So I want to also like focus on the aesthetic element of like the visuals of the stream, as well as just like tech things. Like literally like some things can happen like a second before stream starts. Like the internet was working fine an hour before, but it's just like making sure you always have ample time to like troubleshoot is like honestly half of the work. A computer wasn't fully seated. Oh my gosh, it was such trouble because one thing was seated incorrectly. And then they fixed it, which just came with the PC, but whatever. And then my GPU, they were like, oh, it was like on risers before. And then they were like, oh, we're going to just like screw this in. We're going to add this thing in so we can screw it in properly onto this computer. And then they did it wrong. And then I got to the place and they were like, oh, your GPU has been flopping around because they didn't screw it on correctly. So we're putting it back on risers. And they specifically called this guy at the store. They were like, oh, this guy who's like bad at, he like works here. We call him the like resident screw up because he always does something bad that like deeply affects people's hardware. And I was like, bruh. Bruh. But finally, McDonald's! McDonald's! So, I went to, so you can see here, you can see, Burger King, and McDonald's. So, people recommended to me the Angus burger for McDonald's. Questionable repair. Oh my god, it's actually a really good place. So, ugh. But it just, I think it's just a lot of like me taking the time. Maybe I'm particularly unlucky, but then I just have to take in the time to like triple check everything. I don't feel bad about today because I like did test stream an hour before and it was kind of outside of my power. So I'm kind of okay with that. But just like in general, I want to make sure I'm taking time. Like I'm creating specific things for different streams and toggles and stuff that I'll be testing out. So it just takes a little bit to get it to work properly, I guess. Maybe with time and reps, it'll be easier. But people recommended the Angus burger. And there were two kinds. There was a standard Angus burger, and then there was a truffle one. And I love truffle things in general. So I went there twice. And the Angus burger was the best burger I had ever had in my whole life. It was so good. I went back and I was like, I have to have the truffle one. It was so good. But the truffle one, there's a key to it. So I usually don't like ham. So I took off the ham. Even though, and then I ate without it and I was like, this is so mid. And I was like, okay, let's put the ham back in. And with the ham, the truffle one tastes delicious. Even though you would think that the truffle sauce was on the ham. So when I took off the ham, I took off the truffle sauce, which was not true. The truffle sauce was still on the burger, but the ham somehow adds juiciness that is incredibly necessary to the burger. So you have to eat the burgers as they come. McDonald's is smart. They are tactical. They have strategy behind their madness. It was so good. It was very delicious. I also tried this like cream cheese, not cream cheese, salt cheese ice cream, which was okay. It was fine. You can see a kid in like a mech suit here, which is unrelated. It was just close to one of those, so I took a picture outside, and I felt creepy taking a picture of a random child. You can't really see him there. His identity is protected. But this is just so cool. I really wanted to do it, but I was scared of communicating. If I was fluent, I would have done it. McDonald's sponsorships went. I know! I did it! Abby Meal Abby meal, I'm telling you. I was at Burger King and I had this like, let me move a little bit so you guys can see it. I had this like orange coffee drink. I naturally drink a lot of coffee. So, I had coffee. Everywhere. And this was one of the coffees that I had. I had cheese foam coffee. I had like standard regular coffee. I had a pistachio coffee at Starbucks. I had this one, which was like an orange, kind of black coffee. It was orange, grapefruit coffee. And it didn't really have sugar, so it was kind of bitter. But I'm sorry, Daniel. Thank you! Ah! It's because I'm so voluptuous. Olá, Moisés. Oi, oi. Bem-vindo! Hi, Kay. Welcome. But I was kind of fun. At first, I was like, where's the Splenda? Because they don't have Splenda. I don't like... So, how to explain this? My mom, like, kind of has trouble digesting sugar. So, growing up, we would always have Splenda around and not sugar. So, I'm like, stevia or, like, Splenda, just, like, artificial sweetener is what I think tastes good. Like, I just don't like the taste of sugar. It's not, like, a specific diet thing. It just, I prefer the taste of Splenda. Even though people don't like it, for me, because I grew up with that around more. Because, like, it's not that I grew up having a lot of sugar. I didn't have an insane amount of sugar, but I would, like, take sips of my mom's stuff. Like, my mom's coffee is, like, what I learned to be coffee. My mom's, like, whatever soda she would have is what I learned to be soda. Because I wasn't, like, big on either as a kid. So, I was like, there's no Splenda anywhere. So, I'm like, I really want coffee with Splenda. But, or artificial sweetener for non-Americans. Because when I moved to America, I was like, what the frick? Why do we call it Splenda? Call it artificial sweetener. But anyway, a lot of places didn't have it. But I like my coffee black sometimes. And it was kind of cool to have. It tasted like it would have alcohol in it. So, I'm not a big alcohol drinker. But I was like, okay, this is like a virgin drink, you know? I don't like chocolate for some reason. It makes me want to puke when I look at it. Oh, maybe you're pregnant. At the bottom. Can the spot is hidden? No, it wasn't for 5 minutes! And it was about the coffee! No! If you can convince enough people, it counts, but no! But, the ice cream... Okay, so you know the whole meme of John Cena saying ice cream in Chinese? The correct way... So apparently he says... So he says, like, Bing, Qi, Ling. But he says Qi. And it's... People don't really say it like that, at least not in Shanghai. It's Ji. So it's like... I don't know if it's like Bing or Bing. I don't know the right tone. Bing. I think it's Bing. Ji, Ling. But... It's so good. The ice cream there is so much better. Like, it's... Okay, so there's a thing. And I brought... It's neither. I think it's J. Bing. But which Bing? Is it Bing or is it Bing? I forgot. Wait, let me look it up real quick. I don't know. Don't shoot the messenger. I asked my friends. I was like, okay, I've never really... Like, I'm reluctant. I'm like, I want to say correct. And they were like, you should... Yeah, it's this, yeah. It's Bing Qi Ling. But, it's not Qi. It's not Qi, like Americans say. It's like tongue at the bottom of your teeth. So... Yeah, so people, apparently John Cena's saying it a little bit wrong, but maybe he's just saying, like, from a different area. I don't know. I just asked my classmates, so honestly, not a huge source. But apparently, I get why that video is so viral, because ice cream in China is so much better. Milk in China is so good. So I have a theory. Apparently I go super low when I try to speak Mandarin because of the tones. So I, like, think about them too hard and, like, go really, like, low when I speak. So I can say, Bing Qi Ling. But I, like, go, Bing Qi. But apparently So I have a theory, which I didn't get it confirmed, but I think their milk is lactose free. So I think when you get these like box milks, I think they're lactose free because like everyone's going like, oh my gosh, like Chinese milk is so much sweeter, so much sweeter, so much sweeter. And I brought back some box milk so we can have it tomorrow on stream when we try out different like Chinese snacks. But like it's sweeter, and I think it's similar to like Lactate in America. So I think it's just because it's lactose free, but also it takes longer to expire, which lactose free milk does take longer to expire from experience. But I think it's also more processed, so it actually can like survive outside of the fridge. But it's so good. The ice cream also tastes better. It's just like this cone was 3 yuan, which is like 50 cents. It's less than 50 cents in dollars. And it was so delicious. It was so good. And they had this like sesame cone. So it was so delicious. And they had different pies, which I'll talk about in the short. I think I'm posting tomorrow. They have taro pie at McDonald's. This one is a cheese pie from Burger King. They also had a pineapple pie, and pineapple is my favorite fruit. And they're fried. So I explained that in my short, but like everywhere except America, pies from McDonald's are fried. Except for one location in America, which is like this vintage McDonald's in like California. Yes, it's no refrigerated. It's still okay. It's like it's like a snack milk. It's like for kids or something. It doesn't have to be refrigerated. And so I, in Brazil growing up, I always had banana pie that was fried. And for me, that's the best pie. They also have apple pie, or they'll have like a specialty flavor every now and then. But for me, banana fried McDonald's pie is the pie. So I was so happy to see fried McDonald's pies again. They are so much better in my opinion. I do not like the baked American pies. It feels worse. It feels like there's more sugar in it, if I'm going to be honest. I know if you look at the actual, like health stats or whatever of both, you have, like, they're about the same calories and, like, fats and stuff. So I can't say for sure. But, like, I like the fried one much more. And I'm not super into fried foods, but I'm just like, bro, McDonald's pies are not, like, it's just the formula for the baked pie. It's just, okay, sorry, I'm trying to get my McDonald's sponsorship. I can't criticize them, but I just think it should be fried. I just think it looks healthier. It's all pie. It's, like, not great for you. Oh my God, I love fried banana. I love fried banana. I love banana. Ah! Does that count? The pronunciation, I do feel like that was a bit of a tangent. No, it doesn't count. Unless you guys think it counts. But no, it would make sense in my head. I was like, ice cream. I'm going to rant about how I don't know how to pronounce it. I was like, oh, okay, this logically tracks. So I think it's good. The voice of defeat. You suck. You suck, Abby. You lost. You dumb fuck. But anyway, I was at a McDonald's. So I went to the Beijing Road, which is the Times Square of Shanghai. And I was like, I was so hungry because I hadn't eaten anything, and I'd woken up like 5 a.m. It was like, I don't know, like 2 p.m. or something. And I was like, okay, I really have to eat something. So I was like, okay, we're trying the McDonald's burger. I think that was the first time I tried it. And then I saw these two people cosplaying, and I realized there were a bunch of people cosplaying at the McDonald's. And I was like, is it just because it's like a bus-in area, so like people go in cosplay and take pictures? But I was like, it feels like there's something more to it. So I went on a little investigation journey, and I found the place that I wanted. I found Weeb Heaven. So on this day, I had already been abandoned by my school. We're gonna reel back a little bit. So basically what happened was they were like, we were gonna go to a place outside And then it ended up that we weren't going there anymore. And they updated everyone's return tickets except for mine. They forgot to update my return ticket with everyone else's. Even though that makes no logical sense to me if they bought everything together. But I'm assuming, like, they probably bought my separate or something. I don't know. But, so everyone had a ticket to go back. And I still thought we were going to go away and then come back. So I was kind of not on the loop about it. Maybe I just, like, didn't get an email. But I legitimately got left behind. And they're like, oh, you know, we'll pay for the hotel. Like, you can just stay here. Or we can move your ticket before. And I was like, you know what? Like, if I have the option to stay for a few days for free, like, for no extra cost, I was like, I'm gonna stay. Like, cool, okay. Like, let's just stay. Which sucked a little bit to be forgotten. It felt like a big deal. And also, no one was treating it like a big deal. They were just like, oopsie, oh, well. But yeah, I mean, give me your theories why you think I got abandoned. But I did get abandoned. That is not something I'm making up. I actually did get abandoned, which was kind of nerve-wracking at first. They were like, what if we just... Okay, if you want to stay, we can just buy you a bunch of food and put it on your, like, your room floor so you have food. And I'm like, what the frick? I'm going to be having, like, 2-day-old food? No! I'll figure out how to communicate. I'll handle it. Yeah, I forgot it's in China anyway. Oh, we're leaving for the hotel. We're leaving for the airport tomorrow morning. Oh, except for you. It was like, it made total sense that that would happen to me. Yeah, I guess I had a side quest I didn't fulfill. I'm in purgatory. This is a picture. I actually took this a picture, from the internet that I got the copyright for to post, but this is a picture I actually took of a similar skyline. This is called the Bund. No VTuber should be abandoned. We travel as a team. Honestly, yeah, when I go to Japan to visit the Brave Group headquarters, I'm sure I will at some point. I'm going to start learning Japanese now for when I ultimately get abandoned somewhere. No, if Serena is there, I won't get abandoned because Serena would die before leaving me behind. But if she can't go, she'll probably get sick again, to be honest. I love Serena, but she keeps getting so sick because she's doing so much. I'm like, Serena, stop dying. Obviously not her fault, but girl, survive. But okay, so I tried to convince them. I was like, okay, there's something in China called esports hotels. And I bumped into one randomly. I just saw a sign for it on the street one day. And I was like, what the hell is this? I'm going in. Has Faker stayed here? And I was like, okay, what is an esports hotel? Like, I like this idea. I don't know what this is, but I like it. So I went inside and I asked about it. And it's usually affiliated with like a PC bong or like an internet cafe. This one's specifically very popular. You'll see it later. But essentially what it means is that every room has 2 PCs and 2 chairs, which didn't help me make a case that I should stay in one of those because they were like, why the hell do you need 2 PCs and 2 chairs? You have your laptop here. And you're only one person. But I really wanted to stay at one. I really wanted to stay at an esports hotel. I was like, it just feels like hot. It feels sexy. It feels fabulous. It feels luxurious. But they did not give me permission. I stayed at the same place. They did not want to put me up in an esports hotel, which was the worst part. Leave me behind, but leave me in an esports hotel. Like, bruh, it's the least you can do! But, no can do, I guess. One for me, one for Starlix. Right! I should have made that case! Honestly, there were 8 of my boys there. All of my boys were there. Bangita and Sapphire and Guzalo and Dorabo and Snorlax. They were all there. So honestly, I needed more. I needed 9 PCs. 8 for my boys, 1 for me. Honestly, so incompetent. love you. Whoever you are. Oh my gosh. How, can I mod you? Like... Oh my god, so Abby came to our office and ate all the food. Now I'm hungry. I wasn't even in Japan, Daddy. Hook me up. You literally abandoned me in a foreign country. Right, bro. Oh, I don't know if I have the logo of this esports cafe, but I did spend an absurd amount of time at PC bongs. Then who ate this? It was V Sensei. It was V Sensei who ate it. But what is the store on the right? I know, Lulu. I know. So I spent a like honestly absurd amount of time gaming. PC cafes there are 24 hours. Honestly, some people I considered it. Some people stay there. And you can see this in Agretzko. It's similar-ish in Japan. I think they're bigger in Japan though. But you can like literally sleep at one. So I was talking to one of my classmates, and apparently he like would sleep at like internet cafes. He wouldn't end up sleeping, but he would just like stay up all night gaming. But if he was like at a layover for a place, or he was like seeing his family or something, like if they were like asleep or whatever until the morning, he would stay at one. And so apparently people do stay overnight at them, kind of like a hotel. Because you have like a fixed rate for the entire night. So you pay per hour up until like midnight or something. And then you pay like from like midnight to 6 a.m. or something. I did not stay at one, but if I had to pay, I would have stayed at one. Because it would have been cheaper, I think. And, but I did go to internet cafes like too much. I didn't even have a Chinese account. So I had to like borrow one, which took all the Chinese that I could muster. Oh, also, by the way, no one speaks English. No one speaks English. You do have to speak Mandarin, okay? Like you do. So I mustered every inch of brain cell that I had to communicate so I could borrow League of Legends accounts to play in. You play games since when? Off stream! But I did, and it was so fun. The chairs were so comfy. It was just nice. I could have played it in my room. I had my laptop, which is great. But I just like the atmosphere of like internet cafes. I feel like even though I couldn't really make friends or anything, and I feel like in the US, like a lot of internet cafes have like game nights and they have like special events. Internet cafes in China more so would just have like competitions, maybe. They don't have as many things to encourage people to make friends, which I think is unfortunate because like it's so big there. Like their internet cafes, like you know how like there's Starbucks in America? You have internet cafes in Shanghai at least. Like you have one every like bus stop. Have I played Monkey Ball? Monkey Ball! I've been playing a lot of Bloons Tower Defense. I recently got Benjamin, but Oben is still my favorite. But I've been playing a lot of Bloons Tower Defense. Bloons Tower Defense is fun. But I play it on my phone. I'll play League on the computer. But there was a League of Legends store I found, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna get myself some sexy biddies. And they were just advertising their League of Legends stuff, but they didn't sell it in store. You had to buy it online, and I'm like, what's the point of a physical store? Oh, my neck hurts. Oh. And this is kind of unrelated, but it leads us to the next part. So I was mentioning it before, like a lot of women, like I think in America, like when you think of like people who like anime or like VTuber fans or like that's vein of otakus, you think of guys mostly. But in China, it seemed to me like at least in like physical locations that were weeby, there were more women than men. And I know specifically women have been using AI boyfriends. So I'm not sure there what the actual official social science split is, but it does seem to me like there are a lot more girls who are like super into like otaku culture. At the internet cafe, there were a lot of girls, but all the girls were playing ARAMs, and all the guys were playing like real games. So I don't know how good girls are at gaming there, but they do like anime and gaming. But ARMs are just not. I don't take them seriously. Even if it was ranked ARMs, I'm like, I don't care. It could be challenger ARM. I'm like, I can't not care. I'm so bad at gaming. I'm like being so undeservedly mean right now. You play anything. Play like Neopets. Don't play ARAM. ARAM is for weaklings. Or honestly, people who know more champions than I do, so they like ARAM, but I don't. But essentially, I have the outside in one of the other slides. Yeah, so sorry, that was a specific attack on him. But basically, it was a 5-story building that was all idol or anime or like VTuber stuff. So, like it was all floors upon floors upon floors upon floors upon floors of like so much. And that's where all the cosplayers were going. In the first floor, there was a Persona 5 like exhibit. You go straight into this like figurine and standee shop. And then you go straight into a store that Spy X Family and Haikyuu were dominating everything. So you'd have Spy X Family, maybe Miku, and Haikyuu everywhere. There was this gacha shop. And like, which I couldn't do because of stupid, I had WeChat on my phone and I had everything connected. But some things wouldn't work sometimes. Or I think this app called, GG. It's like a little penguin. Somehow it wouldn't work, but it was so cool. I got in. I wanted to buy this art. Is it from Suzume or Weathering With You? But I couldn't figure out how to buy it. I was like, is this just showing because it has no price? There's merch from everything. There's just so much everything. But it was like harder, like, to find certain things. Like Haikyuu for sure, if you're a Haikyuu fan, like there's dozens upon things. There's a good amount of Jujutsu Kaisen, but like they have specific characters. Like Gojo is everywhere. But like you can't find like Toji anywhere. It's like Geto and Gojo everywhere. There was Hololive, there was Niji Sanji, but I couldn't really find much more, and there were a lot of specific Hololive things that I was looking for, and I couldn't find, so I think they were kind of lacking in terms of like VTuber merch that they had. I was very willing to buy a lot. Well, I'm generally don't buy things, but there's specific stuff that I will, and I was looking for it. I looked on all 5 floors, or 6 floors, honestly, like 10 times. But you just, yeah, but you can't find, like, Toji anywhere. Like, you can't find, like, you only find, like, the main characters, like, you can't find, what's a buff guy who likes idols? I forgot his name, but you can't find him, like, so it's, like, it was, like, they had a lot of Jujutsu Kaisen, but they had specific characters. So I was, like, they had a lot of Mikasa, no Pippa merch, no. I did find Pippa merch in LA. No Korone plushie, yeah. There are specific things I really wanted, and I'm looking online for it now because I was hoping I could find it. But yeah, it was okay in terms of that, but it would be cool to have V4Mirai stuff there at some point. The thing about it is like young people do speak more English, but I do think like in general, like Brazilians speak more English than like people from Shanghai. Even though like I'm not from like the biggest city in Brazil, so like in São Paulo everyone would speak English kind of. Even where I'm from, I think generally people speak more. Like they can kind of make out the stream. They can kind of have a conversation even if they're not fluent. There, I feel like even young people are not super fluent, so it's a little harder in the VTubing market because like you have to maybe stream in Mandarin. But I'm sure in the future, in the next years, people will maybe speak more English. But also, like, it's your country. You don't have to freaking speak English. You know, you do you. But they didn't even have much Yu Sanji at all. Like, they didn't have that. Like, I looked and I asked for it. I mustered up the strength to communicate. But they just, like, didn't have that much. But they had some. They had a lot of just, like, general idol things anime things. But it was cool. It was like this hub. It was like where everyone gathered. And it honestly was just so exciting to be there. I was like, oh, like it was just a find. Like I Googled online stores and like I never imagined that I would accidentally bump into the most, like this is bigger than any con I've ever been to. Like AX is huge. Huge. This was bigger than AX. Oh my gosh! Hi Rezzy! Welcome! Oh, you have a channel. Do you post? Oh my gosh, I'm happy you like my shorts. I love making my shorts. I love them so much. I really do. I love them so much. Here's the outside. So, looks like it's me guarding here, but it is Anya. You can see just from outside the humongous Anya head, because the Spy X Family movie's coming out. So they had a lot of Spy X Family. Oi, Gustavo! Yay! You like my tie? Do you like when I forget my tie in half of my shorts? So these are a few. This is a slide where it's poses that I would like people to draw me and my my gen mate Serena Maiko in. So this is one of the poses. This. Oh! Meow! Meow. Sorry. This is one of the poses. This is one of the poses. I would love to vor Serena. It's like big Abby with big brown mouth and then the small little Serena inside. And then just general groping. Tudo bem? Eu tô tão bem, Gustavo. Eu diverti tanto, mas eu tô feliz que eu voltei. Eu tô feliz. Eu tô muito animada para conteúdo no futuro e, tipo, eu tenho muita esperança. Então, espero que o povo goste. Primeira vez na minha live. Ai, meu Deus, que legal. Como é que você me descobriu? I'm a cat. Abby groping Serena or got it. Yeah. Oh, she should be groping me because I have the bigger boobo, okay? How many public bookstores did I get kicked out? None! I was pretty quiet. Pela Jessie. Ah, que fofo! Como? Pela música da Jessie? But yeah, it was so big. There's so much stuff. I'll try to show more in shorts. But the thing about it is, like, it was so big that it was, like, overwhelming to film. Like, oh, that doll store from today's short? Or yesterday's short? Today's short was from here. So... but it's just so much. I was just like, I was just like there for hours, and I was just like, it's like a fever dream. You know what I mean? So I was like, what do I even show? There's like so much. But this was honestly like the perfect place. It was amazing. It was goaty. It was amazing. It was honestly so fun. The name of this place, I don't know. I don't know what it's called, if I'm gonna be honest, but it's a place in Beijing Road. And it's like a huge building that has like a bunch of like anime things outside. Like you can't miss it. But if you're going there specifically, I can get you the name. But I have this game I wanted to play with you guys, so I hope you can see all of them on my screen. You can. Okay. Can you? You can. Okay. So I have, let's back up a little bit so I can make sure you can see all of them. Okay. So, where do you have them hidden? I want to make sure. Okay. I have 7 Guzalos hidden in this picture of Beijing Road. And when you find them, you will see a secret note from my notes app. I think all of them have a message from a notes app. And you will have a special insight / story from my trip. I also decided to do this because those are genuine screenshots from my notes app. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to share how I write when I'm like having an idea for something or a story I want to tell in a short, or there's a bunch of typos, they look scuffed, but it's just how I take notes. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to show you guys that. It would be a little insight into the Abby brain. I spelled scavenger wrong. Oh, I did. You know why? How I know that? Not because of this, but because I kept typing scavenger hunt to look for like ideas, and it kept showing me spiders. I guess a scavenger is a type of spider? Oh no! You forgot your breast. Oh, God. There are a bunch of websites online. We'll help you out. But let me know. Look around in the map and try to find Guzalo. There's a bunch of green orbs. Once you find a green orb, just describe where it is and I'll click on it, okay? You guys have 10 seconds. I believe in you. I believe in you. I should have prepared a botsu for you guys if you guys can't find any. They're pretty big. Like, 3 of them are so obvious, guys. Did I get a license to buy chili oil? You can get that in the US. Number 2 on the pharmacy. Yes, Pendaneva, let's go. The mods have to speak up. Okay, we'll start with this one. Okay. Can I click on it? I can click on it. Click. Yes. Okay. So this is the first Guzala. Good job. And this is the first note, which is shouldn't show my knees. Top right of the screen. No, command. That one does not count. That would have been good, though, if I'd done that. I should have planned that to include those somehow. So, shouldn't show my knees. This is actually a good one to start with because it was from one of my first days there. So, I was told that it was going to be warm in Shanghai because it's very humid. But it turns out it was cold as freaking hell. And I did not pack for that. So, my first day there, I was like, okay, it's warm. Don't even have to check the weather. And I went out in shorts. And everyone commented about it all day. I was like, I'm increasing the perception that Americans, because everyone thought I was American, which I'll talk about in a second. But I'm increasing the perception that Americans are like naked. And apparently there's like this idea that if you show your like joints, you will get arthritis. So I had about 15 different people tell me that I was going to get arthritis if I kept wearing shorts. I didn't check the weather because everyone was like, it's going to be so hot. It's going to be so hot. It's going to be so hot. I was like, there's no need to check because during the summer, I just dress like it's summer. And I was like, I have a jacket. So if it gets a little chilly, I have a jacket. But it was just cold as hell. Knees is too lewd. I was honestly like a little taken aback because I was like, am I dressing too inappropriate for like school? I was like, am I like being a little slut right now? Or showing my knees? I was like, I mean, I did have that debate with like bras. Like there's a whole thing of like people think wearing like a cup bra is like more formal, but then it makes your boobs look bigger. So isn't that more inappropriate? It's confusing to me. I don't know the rules of dressing up. Did they make up the arthritis thing? No, I don't think so. I think it's because when you already have arthritis, the cold makes the arthritis, I think it's arthritis, hurt more. So there's like, I think, that's what people told me. I kept asking people questions, so don't quote me on anything. I'm not trying to make assumptions. So if it hurts when you have arthritis, then people think that it causes the arthritis, but it's just because when something's already inflamed, then it makes it hurt more. So I think that's what it is. After my Duolingo student who locked me in the basement again. Oh my gosh, I have to do my hello Chinese. My grandpa from the app has been crying for 5 days. I get shot by an arrow in the knee. Isn't that like a metaphor for like peeing? Like releasing the water in your knee or something? Maybe that's in Portuguese. But I spent the whole day like kind of ashamed. And then one of my classmates had extra pants and I was really, really cold. So I wore her jeans. And here's the conversation we had. Okay? Abby knee mouse pad. Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Wait, I'm gonna copy that right now. Nice mouse, by the way. Oh my gosh, you can use my cursor. It's free. Wait, let me send this right now. I'm sorry, I'm gonna send this right now to the merch sensei. I literally copy and pasted Abby mouse pad one. Okay. But okay, here's a conversation. She was like, oh, I have these extra pair of pants. It's good because they're kind of loose on me. And, I know you're a Westerner. And I put them on and they were loose as hell! I think she kind of... It was a little assumption moment there. I'm like, just because I'm the most voluptuous girl ever, does not mean you should assume the size of my clothes. So it was very, very much falling the whole time. But I just folded it up, you know, and it was fine. No one wants a knee mouse pad. I want a knee mouse pad. So what is find the next Guzalo, guys? Yeah, that was super weird. I'm like, you can see, like, we're like the same size. Like, you can see that I'm not right next to you. But I was like, okay. That's like a weird thing to tell someone as well. I'm like, you could think it, but maybe don't tell me that. Well, they all thought I was American, but I was there. They could see me. I mean, it's not a big deal. They probably just saw how voluptuous my huge, right, my huge milkers were, right, everyone? Right? You can tell, you know, they were probably, oh my gosh, she's so well endowed in the feeding children department that, like, oh my gosh, you know, she must be such a big voluptuous woman. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you for noticing how much I milk out, how much is leaking. Right above left side of chat box. Right, okay, that's another one. I think it just confirms that I have massive cushiony parts of my body. Strawberry milk department. Why is it bloody? But classmates would tell people that I was American, which hurt a little, but I'm not fake Brazilian. Falsa no badaka. I was surprised because there's a meme here that I am a fake Brazilian, which I am not, by the way. But there, it was like inherently people were like, oh, you know, and it was funny because I was like, I'm Bashi Red. And I was like, I'm Brazilian. And then they were like, oh, okay, you're Brazilian. Cool, we get it. But then when my classmates would tell people, someone was like, oh my gosh, where's she from? They would be like, she's American. And I was like, you know I'm Brazilian. And then I asked them, like, why are you telling people that I'm American? And then they were like, oh, it's because I want to protect your private information. I was like, okay. Sure, if telling people I'm Brazilian would make me unsafe, I guess. Yeah, that would have been a better answer. We're Americans too, but that was really, it was interesting. Yeah, they really cared about not doxing me. I was like, okay, that's a big melons, humongous melons. Yeah, the name every Brazilian. I'll start by naming my family, first, middle, and last name, and CPF. Yeah, and it makes sense. I think maybe just the American is like West or something. So I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it was kind of funny. I was like, I'm literally profile after you told them your nationality. I mean, it's the same thing on stream. I'm like, I tell people from the get-go, I'm like, I'm Brazilian. And I feel like if people want to dislike me, they'll be like, oh my gosh, she's a degenerate Brazilian. She's hue. But if people want to like me, they'll wait. If people want to dislike me, they'll say that I'm fake Brazilian. And then if people want to dislike me for posing as a Brazilian, they'll say I'm fake Brazilian. I can't win! Abby's Brazilian, first you've ever heard of it. I've been doing a bad job. That should have been in the bingo. Mention she's Brazilian. Mas seu sotaque português é muito bom. Tem vezes que eu acho que você é paulista. Eu sou brasileira, pô! Eu não sou paulista, though. I'm very Brazilian because I have a huge butt. And a very voluptuous body. When I say Abby, you say hourglass. Sorry, in Brazil it's like a guitar shape. So I was gonna say you say guitar, but I realized that would make no sense. Abby, hourglass. Abby, hourglass. Oh, thank you. Oh, stop it, you guys. Oh, no need. Mas São Paulo fica no Brasil. That's true, mas não sou de São Paulo. I wish. Aí eu via teatro todo dia. Majesty's Brazilian is a free space. It was already poop though. Thank you. Hourglass Hall. Thank you. Copa Violo, yeah. Bingo, Mike cut out when shouting in Portuguese right now. Really? Oh my gosh, I'm so appreciative. But when you guys play along with my little games, that sounded so manipulative. When you play along with my little games. But when you play along with the little gimmicks I do, it makes me really happy. Yay! Awesome. We're close. Oh, I forgot to mention, I have a special bingo. I have a special like award for you guys if you guys complete the bingo. And it's an award that if you've been a fan of me, oh, you're fans. That's not how I think of you guys at all. But I'm an idol. I must talk like an idol. So you've been a fan of me ever since debut. You know about this. And you probably like it. But if you don't, you'll still find it pretty cute. You will find it cute. You adore me. I'm an idol. But we got 3 in a row. Does that count? It has to be the whole thing. No pre-break yet? Never. I will never let you guys win. I will die. I am actually pretty thirsty. Crab Gooners. Oh god. The first person who ever makes an Abi Goon cave gets a kiss wherever they want. It was so funny in the collab. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, I don't want to say I love you," and then me every stream, "I love you. I'm going to kiss you on the lips." Phil Soonery and Chandler's. He's like, no, I stand by my actions. Mwah, 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 mwah. Didn't find the bug ointment, Lord. Okay, where's the next Guzalo? Where is the next Guzalo? Tá muito atacante. I know, it's not charming. I have to play like I'm not interested. Whatever, I hate you. Middle finger. Middle finger toggle one. Okay, let's find the next Guzalo. Green light? Oh, it is on the green light. It's like not exactly on the green light. It's like right next to the green light. But it's on the green light, yeah. Do I have something here? Oh, I do. It's so tiny. Exploring by myself and I get stuck in a store. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to make a short about this because I don't think I can do it justice just like off the cuff talking about this. But oh my gosh. It was the worst. So, and this is not one place. It was multiple places. But the general gist of what happened to me was I would go into a store. As I would look outside a store. I was already abandoned, yeah. I was already abandoned at this point. I was by myself. And I would look outside a store. Just like looking around, you know what I mean? Like you want to look at everything. Because you're like, I'm traveling here. I want to see what every store is offer. I want to see everything. Like, I don't buy much. I literally bought like 3 things, if that. And one of them, one of my roommates broke already. Because she stepped on it. By accident, which is fine. I don't really care. But I love looking at things. Like I want to experience the things. So I'll be like looking outside, just like seeing what they have. And then there's a specific case, and it happened many times. But I'll talk about one case. This woman comes out, and she like corners me kind of. So I'm like looking near the door, and then she goes outside, goes behind me, and goes on the other side. And then she starts talking to me. And then, like, pushing me into the store. And I was like, I genuinely... I was looking and I didn't like what I saw. So I had no interest of going in. But we're inside. And then, again... I don't really care about what. What? Anyway, I went inside the store, and it was all so ugly. It was so ugly. It was like grandma clothes. And then she shows me this horrendous shirt with like the most tacky pattern. Close your eyes and think of the ugliest, most tacky pattern. Oh, my friend sent me on my thing. No, I do care. I really liked it. But I'm like, I'm not consumerist enough that I'll get angry at her. But I do care. It was my favorite one. I bought 2. It was my favorite hair bow. But it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to kill her over that. Like, imagine if I killed her in her sleep over that. That'd be like crazy. I'm not crazy. But, so I went inside the store. So think of the ugliest, freaking, most tacky, most like the mixture of like a nurse's like uniform mixed with too many prints and too many colors. That's the shirt she showed me. And it was a small, but it was like really loose. And I was like, oh, you know, could we have it smaller? And she was like, oh, we don't have it. But here's a different outfit of the same size that is too big, of a equally horrendous pattern, with kind of like too big of a cut on a cleavage that you don't have. And because it's a little too big, it will literally just show your boobs. Which again, I did not like. So I was like, oh, you know, I think it's too big. I think it's too big. I was just trying to be polite. I was trying not to say like, I think it's horrendous. So I just thought it was too big. It's too big. And then she was like, okay, but do you like something else? I was like, okay. So I looked up sweaters. I was like, you know, I wanted to buy a cute sweater. So I was like, okay, let me look at the sweaters. And they all just had like messages like, tonight is the night I will town my life, or big child fantasy finally here. And I was like, this don't make sense. And they were like not very beautiful either. I'm like, okay, I can get behind a nonsensical phrase. It's okay. But they're also just like you think those would come in like a young kind of like pastel-y kind of like nice little sweater, but they were just like a little baggy, a little thin, a little shiny. I should have acted correct to embarrass her. There's no way this woman would have been embarrassed. So the way I did it is I was looking at clothes and I was slowly, and this happened many times. This is one of the instances. And every time it gets worse. I would crawl, I would like look at things and like walk towards the door. So I could be polite. I'm like, I'm looking out, this is fun, this is good. And then I would wait for someone else to go into the store. So I waited for this other woman to go into the store. She was looking at clothes. She went into the dressing room and I'm like, oh, she's walking her to the dressing room so I can leave. And as I was walking out the door, this woman sees me and she yells, wait! Like, what? I don't want to hurt your feelings and say I don't want anything, but please let me go. So I ended up getting stuck in the store for like another solid like 10 minutes, pretending to find things fine until I mustered up the strength to walk out. I should have taken the pictures. I know, but I was like, if I take a picture and this woman is looking at me like I have to buy something, I just try to have tact. Like, there are a lot of like vloggers in a lot of places, and I really tried like not to like film people as much as possible. If I was filming, like if there were people in the frame, it's like far away and like not like up on people's faces. Because I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, hi guys, welcome. Introducing myself. Hello, hi, how's your stream? I hope it was very fun. I miss you. I hope we get to hang out more soon now that I'm back. Hi. If you don't know, I'm Abby. I am Yai's senpai. I was away for 2 weeks in China and I just came back. We talked over some updates on my schedule. And now we are going through a little scavenger hunt where we find different notes from my notes app in instances where I got in awkward situations. TLDR, I literally got abandoned in China for 4 days because my school left without me. They did pay for a place for me to stay at, so I was not like on the street. But they forgot to change my plane ticket, and I am not fluent in Mandarin. So it caused many a situation that I wish hadn't happened, but also was kind of fantastical in character building. I assume it'd be like that sometime. How was your stream? What did you do, guys? Give me the update. I'll watch the VOD later on. Hi, Raiders, and welcome, Raiders. That's so Abby Core. I know. That's sometimes I feel like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm an introvert. Like, I'm a huge introvert. And that's something I sometimes struggle with content because I don't, like, I get really overwhelmed sometimes by people. But I'm like, I have to do this because my life is just so inherently sitcom-y. Like, I don't have to make up the stuff. It just happens to me. So I'm like, you know what? This is my life. I am literally an anime girl. I'm like, I cannot help it. I am the comic relief among everyone. Oh my gosh, she did! She bit near. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting! Was the end everything you hoped it would be? Or disappointing? Perfect start for the most unbelievable dad, mom, lore. Wait, How I Met Your Mother? What? Born to be a comedian? I'm a situational comedian. I don't have to even pull a funny. The funny pulls me. The funny pulls me. But yeah, I got stuck inside a store. It happened many times. I will talk about them in my shorts, but always horrible. Because I really like being nice to people. So I was really careful. That's why sometimes I wouldn't take pictures. Because if I'm taking a picture, I'm like, I want to buy something at the place I'm at. I like, mainly if it's like a small store, I don't want to feel like I'm taking advantage of, like, I'm sharing your stuff for social media points and then like not giving them, you know, anything. So, I also really like talking to people, and I was like there and I was like, I want to get to know you guys and like I want to hear stories. So if I heard your story, I'm like, oh, I can't just leave right after. That's disrespectful. It was sad. I choked the love interest to death and the screen went black. You loved it. Isn't that your dream? Aren't they in one of your trash bags right now, yeah? You're not just an introvert, you're a walking disaster. I feel that. But honestly, I feel like as a girl, it's like, whatever. A new disaster, a new short I can make out of this, okay? Gustavo, welcome to Boy. Oh, I like your profile pic. Very swag. So yeah, I love Twinkies. Wait, which kind? What? She skipped the ending prematurely? What? She just wanted to get right into the choking. I get that. No shame. No shame. You can tug on the M. I think it's an M or like a Scorpio sign on my necklace whenever you want. Yeah, I'll be there. Oh my gosh, I saw this Reddit. Oh, I can't go on the tangent because it's on the bingo card. I won't go on a tangent. Oh my gosh. Okay, remind me later. Someone remind me later and say choking Reddit, okay? Okay. Next, find the next Guzala. Has anyone found the next Guzala on the scavenger hunt? Oh my gosh, I need to watch that ending now. You guys are teasing me too much. I will watch you. I stream on stream, guys. You don't understand how much I love my VTubers. Like, I'll be working and I will procrastinate too long. We already marked it off. Yeah, we did mark it off. That's true. The one in the crowd? Okay, let's go to the one in the crowd. There's one right here. That's the tiniest one. I think that's the hardest. Oh. What? Oh. Oh. Merp. Yeah. Okay, let's skip ahead. Skip ahead. It's for the people who just got here so they can see more of the... Okay. Let's cut here. Sorry, I ended up clicking on the... Here. Does this mark on the simping one in the bingo card? Wait, no! It doesn't count actually because Yai and I are like in a no, it doesn't. I feel like it's like no, it's not like that. It's like no, she's like, I birthed her, you know what I mean? She's like part of me. It's like I'm simping for myself. Like she's it doesn't count. It's like Adam and Eve, you know. They're lovers, but she came from his ribs and whatever, bahu, or however you say that in English, and mud. So it doesn't count. Like, no, I died. I literally died. When you lie so much, you die. Okay, I can't deny. I simped so hard. I crashed and burned. Let me get out of the camera real quick. Okay, let's update this. Sims had another cute anime girl too hard. Though I don't think it counts, but I will do it because I like you guys so much. Ha ha ha. Though I don't think it counts. But I would say it doesn't count, actually. Okay, I'm back. Thumbs up. I need a thumbs up toggle. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. That's like one of the differences between like if you're like a Westerner or if you're like from China. Chinese people always doing the peace sign, and then Westerners always doing thumbs up. Kind of a meme, I guess, there. But this one is... stewardess shushed the baby turbulence and yelled at people to sit down. Okay, so this was right when I arrived. So I was on the plane. I was on the plane. I was on the plane, and I'm trying to ignore the other bingo. No, that didn't happen. So I was on the plane, and like, okay, so I guess it's like a bit of a misconception that I had that was like, you know, you assume like, oh, Asian culture is like, it's super polite, and it is very polite in many ways, but people can be very like not confrontation, but they can be very harsh when they do like say something. So for instance, there was this baby crying on the plane, and the stewardess walked up to the baby and just went shh, 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 shh. At the stranger's baby. And the baby was crying. The mom was like not being negligent about it. She got up with the baby. She was like trying to calm it down. Like she was like trying her best there to calm down the baby. It was honestly not incredibly obnoxious. Like the plane is already so loud. So this baby was kind of this woman just went up and she kept going shh, shh. I'm like, on the 10th time, if the baby was gonna shush with you doing that, don't you think it would have worked by now? So honestly, it was more noisy that the woman was going shh, shh, shh to the baby, and it didn't work. It would have been magical if it worked. Like, I think she might have been waiting for the clip. You know when you do like a kind of risky play in a game because you want to get the clip? I think that stewardess wanted to get the clip of her magically shushing the baby, but it wasn't working. Yeah, I'm like, I was not bothered by the baby, but I was a little bothered by shh, 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 shh. But his solo baby was giving her the ick. I'm like, poor baby. Poor little baby. You should get an inherent ick from it being a baby, honestly. You gotta at least try a different tactic. I feel like at that point, I'm like, you're shushing with the baby, shut up. Like, try a different tactic, like, bash it in the head, step on it. Like, do something. I don't care. Like, just do something else. Like, I have one brain cell, but I feel like at the very least, I'm gonna try something else after, like, a while. There was also, like, a good amount of turbulence. Oh, people are mad at him and not the baby. Honestly, maybe she was very pro-baby there. You know, maybe she succeeded and I'm just blind to her intentions. But there was also turbulence. And, like, and, like, when the plane was shaking and stuff, there was this woman who was, like, kind of far away from her seat. She was in the bathroom line and suddenly started shaking. Which was a little scary. But it became even more scary when this stewardess flies out of like their little den and she yells at this woman, sit down no, and the woman's like, there was a chair, there was like one of those chairs you pull out that the stewardesses can sit in, and she was like, no, sit on that now, and the woman was like not figuring it out, and she was like, just sit on the floor. And the woman tried sitting on the floor, and then she was trying to figure out the chair while sitting on the floor, and the plane was like felt like it was gonna fall down. And it was also a language that I didn't master because I went with a Chinese airline, so everyone was speaking Mandarin on the plane already. So I'm like, I'm not fully understanding what she's saying. I get the gist. She's telling someone to sit down, but is she saying sit down because the plane's about to crash, or is she saying sit down so you can put the seatbelt on? Her little den did sound condescending, but I guess I had a particular vendetta with the stewardess. That was after the baby was done crying, but she's just yelling at this random poor woman who's trying to pee, and I'm like, help her with the chair. It's like, I get it, like maybe, you know, you don't want to move around because there's turbulence, it's dangerous, but she was still in the middle of the hallway kind of falling over people. I'm like, at this point, just go help her with the chair. Like, you're not in your safe like cockpit or den. Like, you're not safe, you are out. at this point go help her with the chair. But she was like very close to helping her, but she was just not there. She was like 2 aisles too far, like two rows too far. So she was like, she could just walk like 5 steps and help her with the chair, but she was just yelling at her how to help her with the chair. A small steward emerges from the dead to hunt its next victim. That's what it felt like. She was very quick to yell at people. Hi, Spider-Man! Welcome! I like Spider-Man. If I was a 5-year-old boy, I would dress as Spider-Man to school because that's based. But it was quite the flight. It was very momentous. It was a very special flight. It was also it was a little sad because like in flights it was like because of the hour difference, the 12-hour difference, we had sunlight the whole time, and I love sunlight. I specifically didn't want to sleep because I wanted to like get my sleep schedule right when I landed. So I was like, oh, if I don't sleep on the plane, it'll be good. But everyone had to shut down their windows, so I was like, no, the sunlight. Okay, next. Guzalo. Head. Yes, you sit. No, you. Then sit. Just sit on it. No hard. She's the one that ended up sitting on the floor. The stewardess would not help her. The stewardess was hovering over her, like towering over her. She was tall. Very beautiful, but very not great. And she was like towering over this woman. She was like sitting on the floor, trying to figure out how to pull out her stewardess chair. And the stewardess was just towering over her, staring at the poor woman sitting on the floor. Like, if she has to sit on the floor while doing this, shouldn't you be sitting on the floor as well? I'm not sure. Right above the right side of chat. We got the one right above the right side of chat. The left side. We got that one. That's the one in the crowd. We got the one on the left side of chat. We got the one on the... We got the one on the pharmacy. We got the one on the stoplight. We are missing 3. We're missing 3. 3 different ones. Tall, aggressive stewardess mommy. Yes, but she didn't say it in a mommy voice. She wasn't like, can you please pull out the chair, honey? She's like, pull out the chair! No! No! And in my mind, she was saying, pull out the chair! Now! Now! The plane's about to crash! We are all gonna die! Like, I was like, why aren't you sitting? Is it because you already gave up and you know we're gonna die anyway? There's one in the other stoplight. This one? I think that's the M&M shop. No, maybe not. That might just be a stoplight. This one is gripping your toes means cringe. Okay. Minors, veer away for a moment. Okay. So, so in Chinese, the phrase cringe translates to gripping your toes. Like you're gripping your toes from like something so cringe. You're like, it's like you're eating a lemon. You're like gripping your toes. But in America, gripping your toes means... I won't say it. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Like never. I'm on Reddit, but on a parental guidance filter. But which I thought personally was perfect. Because I love cringe. So if I find a cringe person, you could say I would grip my toes. And that's all I'll say about that. Next scavenger hunt. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, you guys said there was one in the tree, right? Oh my gosh. Oh, there was. Let's go to the tree. There's one in the tree. Let's go there. What did I don't know. I don't think I said anything. If you want me to jork my peanuts on stream, be cringe. Okay, that's all I'll say. The next one is a 幸会. Oh, 幸会. is like a very old-fashioned term for like meeting and greeting someone when you first meet them. And it's like really old-fashioned, but my friends are like, not my friends because they were laughing at my plushies, but my classmates, they were like, oh, you know, you should say xinghui when you meet people. It'll be cute and funny, and like it'll seem like you're just trying to be really formal, and it'll be a little antiquated but a little cute. So say it, it'll get a laugh, it'll be like a nice little like conversation starter, I guess. So I was like, okay, I'll say xinghui when I meet people. And they're like, I was like, am I saying it right? They're like, you're saying it right. And I was like, okay, it's a little memey, but I feel like I'm in on the joke, so it's fine. And then I went to a teacher, you know, I met them up at the airport, and I was like, xinghui. And then the teacher was like, what are you saying? And then the teacher started telling other people how my pronunciation sucked. And I was like, this is my first moment really trying to speak Mandarin. I was like, you have to be this mean? I'm sorry, I was just trying to follow instructions. And I felt so bad. I was like, I'll say it again, like, xinghui. And I was like, oh, you know, I'm sorry. I just wanted to say something that was like formal. I was like, I'm sorry if I offended you. And it turned out, and I felt so bad. But then later on, like, as I was around this teacher more, I found out that they were like partially deaf. And I guess I did kind of like, because I was shy, I was, like, did kind of say things kind of quietly. Because this kept happening with the teacher. Every time I say something, they went, what are you saying? And I was like, oh, I think the teacher just like literally couldn't hear me half the time. So that's why like he was so harsh. Cause he just like was kind of deaf. And kind of like, it happened to a lot of other kids who were like Chinese as well. Where he would just like kind of yell at them and be confused. And I think it's because he was like pretty deaf. So I was like, I guess that's like a relief. I was like, I don't think he meant to be mean. I think he just like, you get kind of confused and you're kind of embarrassed about it, so you get kind of like harsh, like, I just don't understand you. You know, so I was like, oh, I just think he was like, I guess just kind of like a kind of maybe male pride kind of thing of like, oh, I'm embarrassed that I am kind of deaf, you know, and I want to be kind of harsh about it. And I was like, oh, I get it. It helped me out, but I was also like, I feel bad that it made me feel better. I'm like, oh, sorry for that. Mic is not muted. No, I know you guys want to fill out the bingo, but no. My mic is not muted. What? Is my mic muted? Hello? Is it muted? Is it? Wait. Is it not working? No. No. My mic's actually muted? Are you guys for real? Wait. Oh, let me fix that. I think it's working for me. Wait, let me turn off the voice filter.
Hello, is this working now? Is it working? Oh, wait, no, I use a different voice filter. Sorry, let me actually turn off the
voice filter. Is this working now? Can you hear me now? Do I sound like myself? Is this working? Sorry, I have the AI enemy girl voice filter. You can't hear me now? Oh.
Maybe like this? Can you hear me now? Is this working now? Help! 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 What am I saying? Oh my gosh, I'll type in chat. I'm trying to fix my mic. Sorry for the scuff. Wait, give me a second. Maybe I turned it off and on again. Blah, blah, blah. Ah! Oh, that was really loud. Sorry. Wait, let me just listen to my own stream real quick. Real quick. I'm not muted, you dumb. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving too far. Too far. After all the scuff I had today, you guys decide to trick me into thinking I have more scuff? Too far. Too far, Abslighters. Too far. I will not put up with this. I'm leaving. I'm done with you guys. I will stand up for myself. I have pride. Well, actually, let me just do a couple push-ups. So, who here said that my mic was muted? Let me look through chat. Kaiki. Kaiki said I was muted. Jenkis. Nico. Ray. Swift. Lorenzo. Mohoku. Isaac. Lino. Han. Colin. Let me in. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna use this program to find your addresses real quick. Okay, I found all your addresses. I'll be right back. I'm gonna send some. I feel like if I send any bodily fluids, you guys will like it. I'm gonna go send some, poison. Actually, to your living room. To your living room, actually. So, be right back. So, how many people died? How many are dead? Okay, I'm able to kill 44% of you. That's wild. Wait, I'll take that. Wait, why is my mic so loud now? I think I messed up with the settings. Oh god, no. Ah, it's so loud now. Oh my gosh. Did it, how many, 46% died? 47% died? That's not bad. I'll take it. 47% of you guys died. That's good. 49, okay. Okay, 50% of you guys, okay. You know what, I succeeded. I succeeded. You know, poor souls, who cares? Yeah, I choked someone to death today and it was hot, so... I'm choking you to death. I'm choking you to death, okay? It'll be sexy. It'll be sexy, okay? I'm inspired. I'm inspired by Kohai. Killing is on the mind. Yumi is a beau. You know, it's on the mind. I'm just inspired by the cute anime girls in my life. It's cute. It's sweet. It's a way for me to show my love, guys, by killing you. Forever. I still have one left. I still have one saving grace. Wishes she had bought something. I have not said specifically that I wish I had bought something yet, actually. Actually, I don't think I have said that. So I actually think I'm good. I actually think I am good, and I actually think I'm, like, chilling right now. I'm actually hard chilling right now. So, L nerds, L on your face, egg on your face, I wish I bought toilet paper. No, but it was not bought. It was brought. I did buy... because I never bought toilet paper. I just ended up taking it from, like, my room. So, actually putting a Vandal in my head. I do appreciate the Valorant mention, okay? I wish I bought a second favorite hair tie. I kind of did, but I don't want you to win. So I'll fight you on that. No, I don't, because I technically did buy two. They were just different. And my favorite one was the one that broke. But I like the other one. The other one's great. The other one's not ugly. It's okay. It's fine. It's not ugly. You know what? I do purposely buy hair, like, clips and stuff that break easily. Because I saw this person who, like, works at, like, with dead bodies on the internet saying that a lot of women, when they get into car crashes and they're wearing, like, a hair clip, the hair clip goes into their skull and instantly kills them. So it decreases their chances of surviving. So I used to buy ones that break rather easy, not super sturdy ones. Or if you're wearing a super sturdy one, you should take it out when you're in the car. So if you're in a car accident, it minimizes the chances of dying. So I wish I bought the esports hotel stay. That's true. Next, not with just Guzalo. Guzalo's on the screen. Where's the other one? There's one more. Where's the other Guzalo? Help me. Do one more. There's one more. So you gotta find it first. No, you have to find it. You have to find the other Guzalo. You have to. No, come. I don't remember what you're talking about. I'm not reading chat right now. I'm focused on the content. I'm a little car content. Scavenger hunt. It's on the red sign. 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 Oh my gosh. Oh, KFC sign. No, it's on the KFC sign. Oh my gosh. So lost portable charger slot, guys. Let's look. This is interesting. This is a good story. Fine. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that chat will make when they win. I once was a queen, but now I'm a loser. Amazing chat has won. Okay, you guys won, but by cheating. I do have to say, you guys used the app sliding tactic was major cheating, because if you hadn't, genuinely, look, everything has been breaking. I'm surprised. I feel like not a single one of you guys broke character. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you guys are on the Discord. Are you guys on the Discord planning this? Because no one said anything. No one said anything. And then, like, I assumed one of you guys would love me enough to be like, hey, Abby, heads up. Nope. No, did not happen. Nope. No, didn't. No, nope. I think I'm tilting. I think I broke. Am I saying something? What am I? Yo, y'all merge. Are you one person? That would work out so well for me. Okay, guys, we do need to make like a chat like symbol, and we have to merge all of you guys together somehow. We have to work on that because I feel like that'd be awesome. I'll get a body pillow of that. Okay, here's the thing. Abby's return bingo. You guys have won. I will wear a dunce hat for my next stream. If you guys beg enough, I will wear it for the rest of the week. The dunce hat was the first ever batsu that I ever had to do. It was a dunce hat for my first week of VTubing. So I will wear a dunce hat again. You need dunce hat in the IRL Abby shorts too? Oh my god! Okay! Fine! I'll have them in the shorts as well. All week! One day does feel like it's too little, but all week means I have to do it for extra dose. And then the extra dose highlights will have the dunce hat on it. And then people will think I'm a dunce. And they'll be like, why am I listening to a dunce tell me about comedy? It's part of the comedy. I'm not a jester. I'm a stand-up comedian. They need to know about what? That I'm a dunce? They know it's clear within 5 minutes. You remember Extra Dose last episode started with complete scuff? I can explain it, but that wouldn't be fun. Only 2 hours? Wait, you only want me to wear for 2 hours? That's good enough? I only wear the dunce hat for 2 hours? Oh, okay. Is that what we agreed on, chat? So I only wear the dunce hat for 2 hours tomorrow and then I'm done. Is that good? Is that a deal? Let's shake on it. Blood pact. How do I bleed? Yeah, I only wear it for 2 hours. No, maybe that's what. I listen. It's a democracy here. I listen to everyone equally. Everyone has an equal say. And whoever says the answer that I like the most, I pick. It's a democracy. It's how it works. I'm a democratically elected president of the Appslider world. A month if I don't use it on extra dose? No. Do a poll? Fine. A week plus 2 hours? What is this? A week plus 1 hour. Okay. I'm not gonna add any ideas. Oh god. Dunce hat. Only for 2 hours. You're sexy if you click this. You choose this. Okay. Okay. All week. All month. But not on extra dose. I'm hungry. Okay. For the siren's empty promise? Don't follow... I don't have to be a siren because I don't have to use any magical powers because I'm already so voluptuous. All I have to do is turn around. Give a little spin. That is my powers because I'm so voluptuous. Scientifically proven, actually. So lost portable charger. I lost a portable charger. It was super sad. Okay, so basically what happened was there are portable chargers in a lot of places in China. At first, it took me a little bit to figure it out, which is why my phone was dying so much because I use my phone for streaming, so like the battery life is kind of. So So I couldn't really figure out how to get the portable chargers because like for a while my WeChat was on the American WeChat, whatever, etc. But I did finally figure it out, and the thing about it is there are a bunch of portable chargers. Like every restaurant has like 20, but you have to have an empty slot to put the portable charger back in. So I like took one out and I got it for an hour, and then when I wanted to put it back in, I couldn't find it anywhere. I am telling you, no exaggeration, I went to like 60 stores. Not a single one of them had a slot for me to put the portable charger back on, and you pay by hour. So if you like, you can kind of drop it off anywhere, but I wasn't really staying in an area that like had those. It wasn't like a bussin' litty area. So I was like, I have to find a freaking place, and I had to go. So I went to literally, I'm like being honest, they have these super malls, they're so big. I went to literally like 100 like restaurants and shops to try to find a freaking slot. So what's happening is I gathered all like my classmates, like, okay, we're gonna find it. So I left it with like a sensei, and I was like, okay, we're all gonna run off. We know where it is. Whoever finds it comes back, picks it up, and like puts it in the slot. So I went away with a paper cup, and I was like, I will find a slot, no matter how far it is, even if it's 20 minutes from here. I will insert a paper cup into that slot, and then I will run back, and I'll grab the charger, and I'll keep the place like secured with my paper cup. And then I ran out. I finally found a place that had a slot. I stuck my paper cup in there. And then I got back, and someone had already put the portable charger away for me. And I told my teacher, I was like, oh, I put a paper cup in there. And then he was like, you have to go back and take the paper cup out. So I had to walk, and it was far, like all the way back, to take out that paper cup, which I was gonna do anyway. I'm not rude. But we could have at least been walking in that direction. They could have walked with me, but no. So they just went on to their next thing, and I got my paper cup out. I appreciate it. Appreciate that they helped me. Appreciate they didn't leave me behind earlier. It helped. But I'm not gonna laugh at this because I'm team 2 hours. But Dad said, why are nerds picking 2 hours? What the heck? Why are you bullying each other? Is this a war? Do we have factions going on here? You can make your cases. I will have one representative for each slot. If you're 2-hour gang, you are allotted a 1-paragraph monologue on why you think 2 hours. If you want 1 week, you can make one monologue about why you want 1 week. And if you want a whole month, you can make one monologue, and we will, you can have your say. You can have your time, okay? And look, I didn't manipulate anyone. I said you're sexy if you choose this. I think you guys are all equally sexy. But I wrote it at the top. It was at the top, so it kind of applied to everyone. So it's like, I don't think I'm manipulating anyone. Just here for the background noise. Oh, at least, oh, I didn't think my voice was good background noise, but I'll take it. Blue pill versus red pill versus, isn't it like black pilled? Voting is scary for me. Look, it's 40% 2 hours, guys. You guys clearly want to be sexy. It's rigged from the start. I don't think it's rigged from the start. I think you guys are rigged. You guys want to be sexy too hard. It's you have not worked on your self-esteem enough. So now you need me to validate that you're sexy, so you're voting for this. So honestly, it stems from your inherent mistake in how you live life. Be more confident. Believe in yourself a little more, okay? One make a suggestion for the dunce cap bots, so it's the only legitimate option in the poll. The other should be thrown out by technicality. 1 week is clearly the best amount of time because it's not too short, like 2 hours, and not way too long, like 1 month. Abs lighters and shambles. Okay, 2 hours, an extra dose only. I do not like that one. If 2 hours are doing extra dose, I'm doing 1 month of extra dose. Are you for real? 1 month of done staff for the love of Abby. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat rate. Love you, bestie, but no. New poll starts in liking the super chat. If you to get enough votes on liking the super chat more than the votes on the poll, then Your Honor, she doesn't deserve to wear the dunce cap for 1 month or a week. She's not a dunce. I have evidence that she's being manipulated by the others. Presents the earlier clips. Take that. Oh! That was a are you a lawyer? That was good. That was good. Just chose because it was spelled funny. Fine. A new poll, and then it's the end, okay? No more baiting. No more debating it, okay? Dunce hat. 1 week. 2 hours. 1 month. No funny business. Straightforward words, okay? Also, hi, welcome. If they're a new person, I saw some new chatters. Hi, welcome. I'm person. 1 week for the dunce hat. Bots a tradition. Wow. Okay, we got... thank you for the super chat, Swift. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No more baiting, boys. Put it away. Stop jorking it. I don't know what to choose. Can someone help me choose what to pick? That's why she only deserves 2 hours of defense. Rest its case, Your Honor. What? Okay, now this has become bigger about the question of whether Abby is a dunce or not. Well, we all think I'm a dunce, but like ironically, right? Like no one here actually thinks I'm a dunce, right? We're all like memeing when we say I'm a dunce, right? You like Fiddler on the Roof? What? Uh-huh. Tradition. Tradition. Oh, I get it. I'm here because the stream makes me smile. Oh, thank you, Daywalking Vampire. That's so sweet. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Hey, where's my alerts? My alerts should be on the scene. Where the frick are my alerts? I need the alerts. Oh, there we go. They're back. They were glitching out. Okay, guys. Okay. I think we are done with the... I think we're done with all the quotes. I think we're done with all the different ones. I think we found the tree one. We found the one in the head. We found the KFC one. We found the 2 in the light. We found the number 1 pharmacy. We found this one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 7, yeah. So we're done! Yay! Let's go! Finish the poll. I'll keep it going for a second. I'll keep it up till the end of the week, okay? I'll keep it going. But gentle reminder, I will make the waiting room for the stream at 1 p.m. tomorrow, so that's in like 12 hours. So make sure you go watch Wake Up with Abby tomorrow. If you're new, Wake Up with Abby is one of my favorite segments. Is my morning show by myself. It's super fun. I'm trying to make some improvements slowly to it. So there will be some fun stuff. And there will be a special little twist tomorrow. And I really hope to see you there. It's kind of early, but honestly, you can't sleep in that much during the weekend because then it's going to mess up your sleep schedule for the week. So I'm helping you out. It's for you. You're welcome. Wink, wink. High five. I'm very happy we were able to stream. I was super worried for a second. I was really worried that I did something wrong. Because I was like, man, I really tried my best to prep properly. Ooh, I'll also be wearing a cute little thing tomorrow. So come to see me dressed cute. So it'll be fun tomorrow. You'll see. Wait for the waiting room to go up in a second and you'll see. It'll be fun. I'm so happy the stream worked out. Yeah, I'm happy to see everyone. I'm happy to catch up with everyone. I hope people are excited about things. I hope people are enjoy the stream. I'm trying to work really hard. I think it takes sometimes me a second on stream to like get comfy because I'm very talkative. I am a super introvert, so I'm happy to talk to everyone again. I'm happy to see everyone again, and I'm really working hard to be comfy and be like not as I guess like in my head. So I kind of the lull for an hour was kind of nice because it kind of got me out of my head. I was like, okay, we warmed up for an hour, so it was fun. It was very fun for me. It was a happy mishappening, you know. I haven't been sleeping at all. I keep waking up every hour. Kunke like a real gamer. I'm comfy right now. Yeah, I'm really happy. This room was so fun for me. Let's put this bad boy away. I hope to see everyone tomorrow. I will work on the thumbnail and posting the waiting room in just 1 second. So wait on it. It'll be up in like 30 minutes for tomorrow. We have some fun stuff. We have some fun interactive stuff. We're gonna be going over some news, the schedule for the next week. I have. Oh, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I have a first thing that I'm really excited about. I have the extra dose that I'm excited about. I have so many things I'm excited about. I have not been collabing with Lunali very much since their debut because I haven't been here. So I have some cool things I've planned with them as well. So I'm very excited for you guys to see everything. And I hope you guys enjoyed being here. If you're new or if you're not so new, I love you guys equally. You guys are all awesome, and I'm so happy you're here. So I'm gonna see if there's anyone live. La la la. La la la. La. We have Roka is streaming right now, so let's go raid Roka. Is she streaming right now? No, she's not. That's upcoming. Who else is streaming right now? Ariana is streaming right now, so let's go raid her. She's doing cooking ASMR. So you guys can chill down, go to bed so you can be up early tomorrow. So you can be there for Wake Up with Abby. So raid message will be Abby loves you, okay? Heart, 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 heart. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Wink, wink. For a good time. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone.